again, my little conscripts, and welcome to another Mordian Glory Battle Report. In today's episode, we have the might of an Imperial Guard tank company taking the fight to a household of Imperial Knights. It will be melter weapons versus battle cannons. It will be tracks versus feet. And joining me for this epic clash of steel is my ever noble partner in crime. It is Salty Simon!
Just be clear, you have not got a single battle cannon.
I have weapons with the word cannon in them.
Well, so do I think. No, I don't.
There you go.
I'm just saying, if someone's tuned into this and it's like the first gone, oh, I can't wait to see these battle cannons, you're going to sit there for 2.5 hours, at the end of it, there's not a single battle cannon.
There were cannons that took part in the battle.
Just
Technically, I never lied.
Just saying.
Simon, this is a very exciting game today.
It's going to be interesting.
I think... Prediction. Someone's going to be tabled by turn 2.
Yes. I honestly, I don't know. One of us is going to get absolutely battered.
Yeah. So, for those that don't know, this is Simon's, I would say, brand new Knight Army, but technically you've owned it for a year at this point.
I've been collecting it. I've been sort of rescuing it off eBay, and no, I like it that way. It's a Simon.
Oh, the Simon pattern crack missile thingy.
Picking them up bit by bit off eBay, and now I've finally got. I've got quite a fair amount now, to be honest.
It's cool. It's very, very cool. And but you've just not. We've been talking about getting them on the channel, again and again, but we've just not been able to quite line it up or come up with what we thought would be a decent matchup. Because if we took like guard tanks, if we took index guard tanks versus knights, the lethal hits would be insane. So what we've gone for today is actually Hammer of the Emperor detachment, because I wanted a good excuse to try out a fluffy Hammer of the Emperor, and you wanted a good excuse to try out your Knights. Yeah. So this will be my first time using Hammer of the Emperor, and it'll be your first time using Imperial Knights.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll get everything right, and there will be no mistakes ever.
No, of course.
Yeah. Of course. All right, well, I'm very excited for this because I think it's going to be an epic game. I think it's going to be a brutal game. It might be surprisingly close. We've obviously joked about it being a short game, but without lethal hits on the guard side, this could go down to the wire.
I think
it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I've got a bit more maneuverability.
I've got a few more tanks. You've got a bit more movement.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see which one. Does movement win games or does firepower win games, Simon?
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out. All right. Let's get a closer look, a deep dive at these two army lists. And here we have 2,000 points on the nose. On the nose, Simon.
Ooh, look at you.
I know. Not a point wasted. Would you like to concede now?
Yes.
Very good.
That
was a good game. 2,000 points on the nose. 2,000, a great year. Y2K and all that good stuff. Of Hammer of the Emperor detachment. That's right. It is Big Tank Bonanza. Now, I'm going to take you through the list first, guys, and then we'll have a little talk about Hammer of the Emperor and how it feels it should be run and how it is actually run. So first up, we've got no infantry corps. Oh,
gutted. Heartbroken.
That's okay, because you know what we've got instead?
Yeah, go on.
The Armoured Corps! Because every day in the Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal a banquet, every paycheck a fortune, every formation a parade. I love the Corps, the Tank Corps! There you go.
You're scared the cat.
Oh, she's all right. The tail's not gone bottle brush. She's all right. So, in my list, I have got 3 Lehman Russ tank commanders, 2 with maximum plasma and las cannons, and then we have got 1 which has got a Demarcher cannon and heavy bolters and a las cannon. Shout out to Simon's nemesis Cosmic Drew for sending down this tank. This is the Iron Duke, and it is commanded by Commissar Fillmore Graves. There we go. He's riding his tank, and look, Simon, it's we've strapped you to the front of the vehicle. There you go. We've also got so those 3 tank commanders are basically going to be ordering themselves and 3 Lehman Russ Vanquishers. I don't think I've run Vanquishers against you before.
No.
It's vanking time, Simon.
Yes, perfect.
It's vanking time. This is the Vanquishers versus the Knights could potentially be quite spicy, but of course you could get first turn, at which point some of the Vanquishers might die, and also if you do you make a 4-up save?
5 up.
Well, rotate Iron Shields, I'm presuming.
Oh yeah.
So do you make a 4-up or 5-up save? If you do, you'll be fine. If you don't, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I put the double shadow sword away. You had to give me a little bit of anti-tank. So we've got 3 Vanquishers, which are going to be basically ordered by 3 tank commanders. And then we've got 2 more vehicles here. I would say sort of the lighter sort of vehicles. Lighter being a relative term because they've still got the 2-up save. We've got a Leman Russ Exterminator and we have got a Hellhound. These were definitely a couple of vehicles that I chucked into the army because I was trying to maintain a cohesive colour scheme. Of course, the Commissar tank's allowed to be a different colour, but I was trying to maintain that cohesive colour scheme. Also, I originally had this list and it had like 4 demolishers in it or something a bit wild. It was a lot of demolishers because I hadn't really thought about it. I just got out my classic Steel Legion and they always had like 3 guys with demolishers in there, and then I had the Cosmic Demolisher, and Simon was like, that's a lot of demolishers and a lot of vanquishers, and I went, that's a fair point. That's a fair point, well made. I'd rather try out. We know demolishers are decent, although we want to try one to see if the swinginess is a problem. But obviously, we want to also try out new things as well. So we changed a little bit in an effort to try and make, try and measure the lists against each other is a good way of putting it. But last but not least, in this army, we have got 2 Rogel Dawns. Yes, this is a Rogel Dawn. Well, it is now. So for those of you that don't know, this is a Macarius Vanquisher, my favourite tank in the Imperial Guard, the only tank that is scientifically proven to be sexually appealing. It is just amazing. The Mackie V, the Macarius Vanquisher. Now, unfortunately, the Macarius has gone to the big legends in the sky that's too far away that we can't go and visit. So I did say this, I did sort of maintain the stance pre-legendsing that if GW did legends it or remove it, I wasn't going to stand for that, and I was just going to use it as a Rogel Dawn in friendly games. Now, obviously, if we look at the footprint, it is bigger than a Rogel Dawn. So in probably competitive games, you might get a raised eyebrow or 2 if you try to use this. But in a friendly game like this, there's nothing wrong with basically saying we've got Double Dawn. Allows me to keep using the model and allows you guys at home the viewing pleasure of seeing the best model Ford Order's ever made on the tabletop. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be running this chap as a Rogel Dawn tank commander today. And the regular Rogel Dawn next to him will be a regular Rogel Dawn. We're going to be having double Dawn, but we're going to be having one of each. Not double commander. That's a bit controversial, Simon. Because everyone knows that you only take Rogel Dawn commanders, right?
Oh, we're on a completely different hill to a lot of people.
I think we've got to be careful when we walk down the street in public. People are going to be throwing things at us for our hot takes. Now, speaking of hot takes, I am going to be running these Rogel Dawns as kind of as WYSIWYG as possible. Obviously, the Macarius has got a bit of a wild loadout, but what we're going to say is both Rogel Dawns are going to have the Pulverizer Cannon and the Oppressor Cannon, and they're going to have Heavy Bolter Sponsons, all of the Stubbers, and Pulverizer Cannons. So we're going to keep the loadouts basically the same. So that is the army in total. No, it's pretty compact. I did want to get 10 vehicles into the list. I feel like if you're running Hammer of the Emperor, you do need 10 tanks to feel like a proper Hammer of the Emperor company. So that's what we were able to squeeze in. Now, we need to address the elephant in the room, or should we say the Baneblade in the room, which is this is actually a terrible way of running Hammer of the Emperor. Like, this is the fluffy way of running Hammer of the Emperor. This is how I envisage the tank detachment looking. But the reality is, guys, and I thought I'd mention this now, the reality is that you actually want to be running Hammer of the Emperor with maximum Torxes. I'm talking 6. First thing that should go into any competitive Hammer of the Emperor army should be 6 Torxes. And that's because of the Hammer of the Emperor detachment rule, which basically gives you a auto advance of 6 inches. Now, if you've got a Taurox with like some Kazakin in, for example, it means your Taurox can scout 6 inches, then it can go 21 inches forward, because it can go 12 plus the auto advance of 6 plus move. Then the Kazakin can jump out 3 inches, which is 30-inch move, and in total, and then you've got a 12-inch rapid fire threat range, and the Kazakin can order themselves. And you could even, a lot of people are saying you actually give up the scouts and you put a Castellan in there so they kind of like double order. And because it's still like, oh no, I don't have a 42-inch threat range, I have got a 36-inch threat range. And so basically taking those, just you combining that with the crash through stratagem, which allows you to move through terrain, and you can basically talk and just go, meow, jump out and smash people, and just do that every turn for like 3 turns or something mad. 5 turns, depending if you've got like 5 or 6 Tauruxes. So that is the competitive way of running Hammer. But Simon and I have been talking about him bringing his knights onto the channel for a long time. He's not actually used his army before, as we'll see in a moment. That wasn't meant as a... That was meant... Not meant in that way.
Yeah,
I realise how it came out.
Most natural knight player.
You very well maybe.
It's you know, I'm at LVM.
What I meant was that will be covered in your overview as you're explaining options and you talking through the list and how you got it and all that kind of stuff.
I was the arsey one.
That's how it was meant, and I realised after it came out how bad it sounded. So please accept my humble apologies, and please accept my insistence that she's come to tell me off now. My insistence that I didn't mean it in a horrible way. But yeah, so basically this is the fluffy way of running Hammer. We wanted to have a fun game, but rest assured, in the future, both in tournament after action reports and in battle reports, I will be running a more spicy Hammer. But today we thought we'd run Hammer the quote unquote right way. There we are. So that is... one thing, I did take three enhancements. I took Calm Under Fire, Indomitable Steed, and Veteran Tank Crew. The chap here is going to be Calm Under Fire. The Indomitable Steed is going to go to the Rogel Dawn commander there. And Veteran Crew is going to go to... I'll have to mark it up, but it's going to go to one of the other tank commanders. Probably that one there. So that is... I'll get like a little token and stick it on top so we know which one of the two is the veteran crew. But that covers the whole list, and that covers a little bit of context around Hammer. Now let's head over to the Imperial Knights and check out what they're bringing. And here we have 2,000 points of Simon, the best natural knight player in the world. Imperial Knight Army.
Give it half an hour. I think we'll probably disprove that, but there you go.
So take us through your arm, because there's a bit of... You've got a name for this list, haven't you?
I have, yeah. It's von Richthofen's Stomping Circus.
So that is a reference to... For you World War I fans you'll like, that's a reference to... Is that von Richthofen's Flying Circus, which was the Red Baron, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they all had different coloured...
different colours.
Different coloured planes. So you've all got different coloured knights. Very Bretonian of you.
I thought so, yeah. Also, when I bought them off eBay, that's how they all came. But there you go. What can you do?
There you are.
Make the fluff fit it. Do you want to start with the infantry corps?
There's an infantry corps.
There's an infantry corps.
The infantry corps! It's this one guy. Yeah, buddy. Minister and Priest, right?
Yeah, 40 points.
Is that because you had 40 points left over?
45 points left over. So
makes sense.
That's why he's there.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Then we've also got Warlord, Canis Rex.
Boom. And he's in the red one because he's von Richthofen.
Well, yes.
Nice.
So, yeah. So there's his little Sir Hector, also Richthofen.
So, yeah, this is actually... Simon has borrowed a couple of models here to represent, obviously, like the Priest and Canis Rex. And this is actually a gift from my mate Alex. And it's the old resin Baneblade, which you could kill a man with, it's so heavy. The old resin Baneblade tank commander, I think from like 2nd or 3rd edition, something mad. So big shout out to Alex for the gift this model, and a little bit more history there.
Oh, well, there you go. It's a good job I forgot my infantry corps, really, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, we're on to that. A Knight Errant.
Ooh.
And he has got the banner of Macarius Triumphant.
Wow.
Which gives me sticky objectives.
Wow.
So, quite useful.
I mean, how can you be sticky if you're dead?
Well, exactly. I need to survive one turn. But yeah, I love that one. That's my favourite knight, I think.
Cool. It does look very good.
Yeah.
Is it your favourite knight because it's like a Raven Guard knight and you love Raven Guard?
Yeah, I mean, it's even got like a bit of a Raven Guard kind of...
Pauldron going on. Yeah, look. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Got a big boar on the front there. I'm pretty certain that is a Bretonnian transfer right there.
Oh, no. Anyway, it looks pretty cool. I like that one. Then I've got... I couldn't go. The big one. I got a Castellan.
A Castellan.
Yeah.
Full blown, full fat, no messing around Castellan.
Yes, and he's got Mysterious Guardian.
Ooh, what does that do?
It means you can deep strike.
Right. Okay.
And I can pick it up if, and yeah, so we can deep strike and come off the, just.
Right. Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That is okay. Sure. You want to deep strike the one that's meant to sit at the back? You deep strike the one that's meant to sit at
Well,
the
there's the
back.
only place you could put it on, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Unless I put Revered Knight on it, and that's.
I always thought the Castellans were way bigger than the regular knights, but they're basically the same size.
Yeah, you don't have the big thing on top. Don't forget that he's on a big fancy base, that fella as well.
Oh yeah. Still, there's not much difference between the two.
No, there's not.
Yeah, crazy.
Bit wider, bit chunky.
Chunky boy.
But yeah, I had 25 points left, and I didn't really think about that. But it does allow me to pick him up. So
That is funny.
then we've got the Helverin.
The baby knights.
Yeah, one Helverin and 3 Warglaze.
Nice. Any upgrades here, or just what you see is what you get?
What you see, 3 with extra. The Warglaze have all got melters, and the Helverin's got a heavy stubby, just for shits and giggles.
Because it's there.
Yeah.
There you go. Simon, I'm going to viciously complain.
Why?
Because you told me to take all my Demarticans out, and then every single knight has got some mad bastard meltagon on it.
No, that's not true.
I took one with auto cannons and a stubber. Chat.
He hasn't got
Comment.
a melter.
Comment. It's a giant las cannon, Simon.
You said melter.
Chat. Please let us know down in the comment section if you think Simon has guilted me into taking less anti-tank and then has brought all the anti-tank himself.
My whole list is no. Well, yeah.
The chat will decide your fate. The chat will decide your fate.
3 Vanquisher cannons.
Oh yeah, 3. Hope you don't have a 4th invulnerable save. Oh wait, you do. There you go.
You'll see me make those.
Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I regret doing this now because this could have been the only game I've ever outnumbered you model-wise, and I've somehow still one short of you. Somehow.
Even with the infantry, you're still one short. Brilliant. There you go. Anyway, let's see these 2 steel forces, these 2 ironclad armies on the tabletop. Let's get over to the field of battle after deployment. So here we are, the field of battle after deployment. The Imperial Guard have started with 7 of their armoured vehicles on the board, equaling that of the Knights. We have decided to put a tank commander with an executioner plasma cannon, the exterminator, and the hellhound into reserve. This is because I didn't think I had enough space in my deployment zone to be able to hide all the tanks, and I think that was a good call. And that's a good call because, as you can see, I pretty much filled all of the line of sight blocking terrain as best as I can. Now, as for the Imperial Knights, you've gone for what feels like a very concentrated force on this flank, with just a little bit of an objective doer over there.
I'm just wondering if we could do a flanky sweep with Knights.
Could do. Maybe. Who knows?
I've got no idea what I'm doing with
But you didn't deep strike your knight.
No.
But you could take him off the board and then deep strike him?
Yeah. I don't know. I literally had the point. It was that or...
You may never use that enhancement, or you may use it every turn.
It is undoubtedly the worst possible night to stick that enhancement on. But unfortunately, that was the only place you could go.
Probably want it on like a knight errant and go for like a 9-inch charge or something. It's probably the way of re-rolling it as well, knowing knights or CP or something.
Yeah.
But you've got it on a shooting knight.
But then I wanted the knight errant to have the sticky objectives.
So not knight errant, knight fisty chainsword.
Yeah, but he's quite good.
Gallant, maybe? I'm not sure which
one
it
it
is.
is. It's a gallant, yeah.
But, yeah. So the mission for today is Mission E. Good old Mission E, never lets you down.
It's like that song by the Shaman.
Not heard of it. This is where you display your age again.
Oh, come on. I tell you. Anyway.
Are you going to now tell me off and still not seeing Hello Hello?
Yeah, have you still not seen it?
I've still not seen it.
Or One Foot in the Grave?
Not seen One Foot in the Grave.
Yeah, anyway, we're not bringing that up because it might get you demonetised. But if you know the song, you know what I'm talking about.
Fair enough. So Mission E is Taken, you're giggling to yourself. Look at him, he's giggling. He's like, oh, that song was funny. Mission E is taken hold, which is hold objectives, very simple.
Yeah.
Prepared positions, which applies to basically neither one of us.
So we can't go to ground.
Or you could heroic intervene.
Right.
That might apply to you.
That's quite good for me.
Okay. I'm not going to be charging you, so I doubt I'll be triggering it. But but there we go. And then also it is hammer and anvil deployment.
Yes.
So we've got 5 objectives. Bang, 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 bang. Hold the objectives, score points, draw secondaries. Bing, bang, boom.
Bosh.
Easy peasy. So Simon's only one thing left to do now. Oh, there is one more thing to do. Terrain.
Yes.
It's all ruins.
Yes.
Except for these small ones you can drive over.
Well, I can just walk over them anyway.
And you can walk over this bit as well.
I can just walk over it anyway.
And I can drive over this bit as well.
Yes.
And then you can technically move over this bit and this bit.
Well, neither of us fit through there.
No.
So that's a bit academic.
Yeah.
Good chat, this.
Yeah, good.
Honestly, this is cutting edge TV.
This is the kind of content that people really turn the video off for.
Honestly, I'm kind of sat there. If this doesn't get picked up by Netflix, I don't know what will.
This is too good for Netflix. I mean, if this is OG Netflix, maybe they'd sponsor us, but nah, not recently.
Let's have a 5-minute conversation about if we can pass through that when neither of us can fit through it anyway.
We could have a 5-minute conversation about what I passed earlier in the toilet. That might be more interesting.
I wonder what that smell was when I arrived, to be honest. Christ alive.
All right. There's only one last thing to do, and that is find out who's going to go first. Simon, I shall prepare the dice of destiny, and we'll be back in a second. Simon, you prepared the dice of destiny?
Yep.
And we have learned that your superstitions run even deeper than any of us ever feared.
I'm not sure we can even call it superstitions, to be honest.
It is scientifically proven at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. But...
So you've put 4 dice down.
Yeah.
And you've done everything that isn't a 2 or a 4.
See if it changes.
See if it changes. Well, you get to pick first and I roll first. That's the tradition. 5. I'm going to go for the 6.
Right. We both want to go first this time, don't we?
I don't know.
No, actually, no, probably don't.
No, give me that 1. All right, Simon. As a guest in my own home, I shall roll first. Ooh. So either a draw or you're going first. It rolled the 5.
Hey, there's some magic.
It rolled the 5. I've clearly picked up the 2 dice today. All right. Well, that is
unfortunate.
Oh, you suppose I do have to wait a turn longer to bring my reserves in.
Yes.
But other than that. All right. Well, Simon, you have the first turn. We shall be back at the end of your movement and command. Turn 1. End of turn 1.
Yes.
Not just strategy and command.
Yes.
But your whole turn.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like anything's really moved.
I've moved quite a bit, to be fair. I literally moved everything other than... No, they've all moved slightly.
They've all moved slightly.
They've moved quite a lot.
You know how we talk about riveting content?
Well, you decided to hide all your stuff.
It's 10th edition, bro. What else do you want me to do?
You know.
I'm only giving you a hard time.
Bringing all your tanks, then going, no, I'm going to hide.
I think we could literally throw these accusations equally justifiably at each other.
Yes, very true.
So you drew recover assets and sabotage. You're binning off sabotage in the turn, but you're attempting to recover dem assets.
Yes.
Because basically you've got a knight here, yellow knight. Shall we say?
Yeah.
Yellow Knight doing recover assets in no man's land, and this baby knight doing recover assets in your deployment zone. So you should get a few points from that, but you've essentially scuttled up, but you've not gone past the edge of this piece of terrain here, because these crates do count. So that means that it's going to be difficult for me to draw a line onto you. That I might be able to get you with like maybe 1 tank maybe, but it's not going to be a lot, and I probably, if I want to actually get you, I'm going to have to start like crashing through terrain and stuff like that. So it's going to be, you've done a fantastic job at limiting my potential firepower. Natural night flare. It turns out when you've only got 7 models to manage, it's actually super easy. This is definitely going to be an interesting one, because the terrain layout is actually forcing the firing lanes to be quite tight.
Yes.
Tight firing lanes. So let's see what happens. But that is essentially a very, very quick knight turn 1. Depending on what secondaries I get, it might be a very quick tank.
This literally could be the full five.
Let's just draw. Shall we just draw 10 secondaries and see who gets the most secondary points? To be fair, if I can have a chance to get onto an objective here, that would be quite good because you're not on any primary apart from your home one at the moment.
Yes.
All right, so we've got some potential. All right, let's go over to, and I do get to auto advance 6 inches.
Yes.
There's ways and means, Simon. There's ways and means. All right, let's see what happens in Hammer of the Emperor. Turn 1 for the Hammer of the Emperor, and we've been a bit cautious because you haven't given me many targets to shoot at, Simon. So I've had to play it safe. So what I have ended up going for is these guys have shuffled around a little bit, but they've maintained their defensive posture. This guy's just twisted slightly to try and reduce any angles you might get across to him. And this guy's moved up a bit, and these two yeeted themselves forward. So it turns out auto advance 6 is really good. Because I was able to go auto advance 6 onto here, no problems, and then auto advance 6 onto here. I did need a move over here as well. But the reason I've done 2 tanks at that objective is because Simon hasn't got any tanks or any knights on an objective. He's got no tanks in general. He's got no knights apart from that one at the back. So if I'm able to hold on to that objective there, then I'll get ahead on primary. So it kind of forces Simon to maybe come over here and try and do something about that. The other option, that's basically it for my secondaries. I got recover assets and bring it down. I'm recovering with this guy, and I'm going to recover with this guy. And then, because even though I think he might die, I do have, obviously, smoke and stuff that might keep him alive. I'm going to fire with my Dawn, because my Dawn can actually poke its gun through the ruin there, so I can draw line of sight from that barrel, and I can shoot the baby knight over there. Now, I don't think I'm going to kill the baby knight, but strange things have happened at sea. So, let's get... So, I'm going to be using the stratagem, which is Blazing Advance, Simon. For 1 command point.
Yep.
Now, Blazing Advance allows me to advance and shoot. So I've moved 19 inches with the tank, and I'm going to be shooting with it.
Okay.
Now, what weapons have I got that are in range? Because remember, I went for heavy bolters today, and that could be significant. Because we've been talking a lot about melters, but I've been struggling to get them into range the way I want. So all of my weapons are going to be in range. If I'd gone for melter cannons, they wouldn't be in range. But all of my guns are going to be in range of your baby knight there.
Okay.
So
I'm going to rotate iron shields.
Of course you are. Do you only need to rotate against the pulverizer cannon? So I don't know if you want to anyway, but everything else you'll be on a 4-up save anyway because of cover. So
Pulverizer cannon's D3 shots.
Pulverizer cannon is D6 shots, but it's only strength 9, but it is AP 3, flat damage 3. So it's a bit of a weird one. You might want to rotate just for as like a bit of an insurance, but it's only 1 gun that you're going to get.
How many damage is it? Sorry.
It's flat 3.
3.
So it could go ham, but I haven't got lethal hits. So it's kind of like if I had lethals, I'd say do it every time.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Weirdly, it's.
Oh, I don't know because you're going to be hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, winning on 5s with most of it.
No, let's save the CP. I think I can
he's saving the CP. Okay, this is where the pulverizer cannon now goes.
It's yeah,
absolutely ham. And
we'll find out soon enough.
So we're firing. We've got the Rogal Dawn data sheet here. We're going to be firing the oppressor cannon first. So D6 plus 3 shots. An average number. There we go. I thought an average was 5, but apparently an average is 7. So hitting on 4s.
More riveting content there.
It's just my great sense of humour.
Maths with Mordian.
See, I'd love to have 2 lethals right now.
Yeah.
Giving up lethals, man. I don't know. 1 wound, 4-up save. 3 damage.
Right, okay.
How many have you got left?
28.
Brilliant. It's not though, is it? It's like 12. It's like 9?
9.
Yeah, okay. Autocannon. 2 hits. Again, that would be another lethal. Can I get a wound out of this? Nope. Again, I am Really? I'm already missing my lethal so hard. Pulverizer cannon, the one that you were worried about. Oh, it's going ham. It's going ham. Can it hit though? 1 minute. So it's got 3 hits.
Very average.
Very average. Now come on, just all wound. All wound. 5's the wound. I've got one out of the tray. 1 wound, Simon. This is a 5 up. No, oh, you would have passed it.
3, yeah.
This is where chat says, Simon, you've been jibbed out of your thing and all that kind of stuff. Don't give me crap for it. I don't think I get him now because it's heavy bolters and heavy stubbers.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Heavy bolters. Wow. Okay. All right. Once again, I wish that the Rogal Dawn had a hunter killer, but it doesn't. No wound. And then stubbers is 9 shots because I'm not in rapid fire range. So for chat's benefit, I had a choice between putting my Dawn Commander up there and hitting on 3s, or putting my regular Dawn up there and having the durability for the objective. I decided to go for the durability for the objective, but I reckon I don't know if it would have made a huge difference, but I've rolled a few 3s here and there. Maybe it would. No wounds. So just 6 damage. That is my whole turn.
So I think that just again shows the Dawns we've said before.
But the Dawn is amazing, Simon. It sweeps entire armies before it.
It's just not a damage.
It's not a damage dealer.
It's not what you put it in the list for.
I get it takes damage. It doesn't deal damage. But we'll see how much damage it can take, I suppose, in a moment. So I've begun my recovering, but we'll have to see. Will the Knights have a bit of a go turn, or will Simon continue to play it cautiously? Let's find out in Knight turn 2. Turn 2 for the Imperial Knights. You decided to go in.
One of us have got to.
It's true. It's true. Can only waggle it around outside so much before you finally got to commit. So, Baby Knight came over to here, ready to do some shooty.
Yeah.
You stayed still. You've gone into the train with him. You need to go just a slightly bit further forward, I think.
No, so he's towering.
He's towering. You're fine then. And then you have come in here as well. Yeah. So basically, you have decided to try and kill this Lehman Russ because he's doing the action. Any damage you on the Dawn, I imagine, is a bonus.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now your secondaries were once again very action related, which is not great, but not bad, not great, not terrible.
I think, again, this is my first ever game, so I'm learning this as I go along. But being able to do an action and still fire,
it's very good.
Yeah,
very good. So that's what your big knights can do, but not your baby knights.
Not the baby knights, no.
So you are doing cleanse with him. You're doing cleanse with him, and then you're doing containment with him.
Can I just change my movement slightly?
I don't know. Of course you can. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm just thinking.
Just in case you lose one, you want to be able to still hold the objective.
Exactly.
That's fine. But he is obviously visible now.
Oh, yeah, but the action completes the end of my turn.
It does. It's just in case I somehow sweep you in one glorious turn.
If you do, you do. I can call you a tosspot.
There we go. All right. So you are... containing here, you didn't go for the double contain because I think you were struggling to get it.
Well, it was either I could have done it over there with him, but it would have involved having him swinging out, and I want the melter, I think.
He wants the melters. Okay, fair enough. So, Simon, where are you going to start with your shooting?
Let's start with Canis Rex.
Canis Rex,
No, we're going to start with this guy into your Dawn.
Into the Dawn?
No, not your Dawn, you're out. Christ, there's too many.
Come on, Simon!
Your Russ.
There's like 2 variants. There's Dawns and Russes.
I'm going to do it into your Russ.
Right, I'm going to pop smoke.
Right, fine. Well done, you.
Thank you. I'm proud of me too.
Right, so can I shoot now?
Yes, you can. I'll get my data sheet up. Just someone mentioned in one of the battle books that they really found it helpful having the data sheet where related to what we were rolling. So I figured let's keep doing that. Obviously, you haven't got your night data sheets, but that's fine. The Russ people only here for the guard content anyway.
Oh, that's fine. Well,
so
my witty.
Of course.
Put-downs
yes.
To be fair.
So let's roll out Canis Rex, but of course we'll cut out of the.
No, I'm doing the big one.
Oh, let's roll out him, but we'll cut out some of the. All of his guns are quite big though. To be fair.
Well, The twin siege breaker cannon is less. So.
We'll do that off camera. Yeah.
But let's do the shield breaker missile launch because I'm on there.
Okay. Well, what does it hit on?
It hits on 4s now.
Okay.
I've got 2 of them. So
are they one shot?
Yes.
Can you fire both at the same time?
Yeah.
I feel like you can only fire one at a turn, but I might be getting 9th edition mixed up in my head.
So it comes equipped with war gear options. So the model's 2 shield breaker missile launchers and twin can be replaced with 1 shield breaker missile launcher and 2 twin. So I've got 2.
So you've got 2 siege breaker cannons.
No, 2 siege breaker missile launchers and 1 cannon.
These look like cannons.
Oh, we're going WYSIWYG now. All this time we're now going WYSIWYG, are we? Are we? Is that how we're going to play?
I don't know. Chat can decide.
Is that what we're playing now, is it?
I don't know, Simon. What's it modelled with?
1, 2, twin.
Ignore this. Go on then. Right, so you've got 2 of the missiles.
Yes.
Okay, and they're not one shot, or they are one shot?
No, there's 1 shot, but there's 2 of them.
Right, okay, there you go.
Christ,
Carry on.
The quality TV again, I tell you.
Carry on.
Right, can I go back now? 2 shot. Right, I'm hitting on 4s anyway. I might not hit on either of them after
Let's
all
go.
this.
Let's find out. Right, you hit with both. The opposite of not hitting with either.
Toughness.
11.
Toughness 11, so I'll be wounding you on 3s. Devastating wounds.
Amazing. So 1 dev wound.
Yeah.
How much damage?
D6 plus 1.
Ooh.
Oh, I get to re-roll. No, I don't, because I've not killed your warlord yet.
Okay. Of course.
7.
7, of course. Naturally. Okay. 6 wounds left. What are you going to fire next?
We'll do the volcano lance.
All right.
D3 shots.
Here you go.
I have literally only got 1. I mean,
You've only got what? Are you sure you don't want to count these as volcano lances as well?
You can so swivel. You can so swivel. Where is it? Where's your other dorm that you've been using with the 8.5 mile long barrel?
I don't know what you're talking about. 2 shots.
Hitting you on 4s.
Yeah. 1 hit.
I'm going to be wounding you on...
What strength is it?
18.
So 3s. Cool. That's not dev wounds, is it?
No, it's -5.
Okay. I'm all right. Yeah, baby!
That would have been 14 damage.
All right, plasma thing. Are you overcharging it?
Yeah, D6 plus 3.
Okay. Force to hit. 2 hits. What's the strength?
9.
5's to wound. Fucking hell.
-3.
So -2, so 4 ups. Damage?
3.
That's okay, I'll take that.
Melter guns are not going to be in range. I mean, to be fair, that 6 has been... And
Indistinct number of siege cannons?
that'll be 4 shots.
Indistinct number of siege cannons.
I'm not taking that from you with some of your... I swear to God. Wounding you on 6 is twin linked.
No. Okay. So 1 night down.
Yeah.
Still alive.
Yes.
Who's next?
We're going to do... him.
Autocannon man.
Autocannon man.
Okay, here we go.
Oh dear, someone's not happy.
I know, one of my cats is crying. He's heard the other cat outdoors and he's like trying to talk to it.
Right, so 4s.
Okay, so how many shots does he get?
He gets 2. He's got 2, 1, 2, and they get 4 shots each.
Okay.
Tell you what, right, I'm going this next time. No chance.
So it's this guy going next. All right. Get on 4s, I imagine.
Yes, not hitting very well at all.
And then wounding on 5s, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay. AP 1, I imagine.
Yeah, so just be a 2 up.
I'm okay.
Right.
Come on, Vanquisher! Come on, you got hit by that big ass missile. You just need to survive everything else.
Right. So,
Canis Rex now, is it? Oh no, it's Melter Man.
Yeah.
So what's he in? What's his range?
he's not in melt range.
It's not in Melter range.
24-inch range, so he's in range but not melter.
And what's his strength? It's
12.
Yeah, it's a good melter gun, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the next. We've had the armature. It's not Helvin, is it? That's a Helvrin. That's
Yeah. That's a
autocannon.
warglaive. That's a Helens.
Oh, there you go. That's a war. So we've had the Helven. We've got the warglaive next.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
4s.
How many shots?
2.
Okay.
I only have 1, as you can see.
You only have 1. Are you sure that's not a melter lance as well?
Honestly, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm supposed to go on holiday next week. I'm not going to go on. I'm just going to go back through all our video reports and do a little clapback video.
If you go back through all of the battle reports for the last 2 months, and you make a meticulous a bullet point comment of every time I have proxied something, then what you can do, I will pin that comment to the top of each video, just for you, just to reward your effort. Oh, thanks, mate. I could do with an extra Rogal Dawn at this point.
Yeah.
That's great. I could do with an extra Rogal. It goes that way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the wrong cannon.
What is it?
Yeah, one for each.
Interesting running there. Well, you didn't magnetise in the same way.
I didn't magnetise either one of them. They were magnetised for me.
Well, anyway, that'll be nothing like that if someone's good enough to do that for you.
Exactly.
Because I swear those little Maxim guns were melters last week.
Could have been. About an AP ammo, I think. Armour piercing ammo.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to miss both of these now after all this.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, hit me both. Oh, worrying.
4s.
No, 3s.
3s, okay.
Goose 12.
Yeah.
AP 4.
-4.
So AP 3. So a 5-up save. It's on the tray. Come on, just to piss him off. No. Damage will be D6.
Yeah.
I am going to use a CP just to try and make you have to fire Canis Rex at something else. No, sadly not.
How much wounds has he got left?
It's got 3.
Right, I don't want to have to waste a CP on this.
Come on, you salty bastard. No, you've rolled unbelievable on your damage. Okay. I do explode, and I do 3 wounds to the dawn. Of course I do. Of course I do.
My hazardous.
Of course, we'll do that. Do that now. It's only 1 dice, isn't it? Another 6, worrying. So I've got 15 wounds left on the dawn. And he is gone. That will stop my objective.
Right, so.
Now the dawn has to try and survive this madness.
D6 shots. I mean, it's not that.
Is this from Canis Rex, is it?
Yeah, he's not that great shooting.
Okay, do you roll?
I say that, but D6 shots. And I'm going to re-roll that.
Well, you get a 1.
2.
A 2. You're rolling it with your many CP. Technically better.
Yes. Now I hit on 2s.
Brilliant.
But I get sustained hits on a 5 or a 6.
This is true.
Never did.
This is true. You're going to roll all 5 and 6s now. I know what you like. I know what you like. I know what you like.
I had only time I've ever played against him was at the start of 10th. I did him, and he was trying. Do you remember when he had the unkillable Wraith blobs?
Yeah.
He didn't speak to me for a while after that.
Yeah, not that unkillable. It turns out.
No, he didn't. He couldn't kill me.
Oh, your unkillable Wraith blobs. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's hope he does a bit better than that.
So 3 hits because 1 sustained.
Yeah, and toughness.
12.
So hits. Oh, winning on 3s as well.
Is it big strengths?
14.
Wow, fair enough.
So that's 2 at -3.
What damage is this?
4 each.
Is he in range?
No. Only with that, but that's not going to kill
Oh,
you.
then I'll blank 1. Okay. And I'll roll 1 save because you've not got anything. You've got like a multi-laser bullshit thing after this, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, so I'll take 1. So take 4 damage.
Yeah. Modulate 4 shots. Well, there you go.
I'm glad we didn't do that erroneous dice roll off camera because that is hilarious. All right. Crack rocket thing off camera, I suppose. Or is it, if you got it here, just want to do it?
Yeah, I've got it here.
So this is the only gun that's in range. He's going to fire it into that. I don't know if it's crack or whatever, but...
No, it's 3. You can see, can't you? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
3 shots, so be hitting on 3s. You are the closest eligible target.
Yes.
So
because he's dead, he's not actually just sticking out there like a knobhead. There we go.
So I get to add 1 to the hit roll, so they all hit.
Oh, amazing.
Do you remember last time I played him? I took the indirect one, which meant that.
Ah, right, okay.
So.
But that doesn't work anymore, does it? Because you only ever hit on 1s to 3s, 4s plus now, don't you? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No,
but it meant the closest eligible target wasn't.
Oh, right, yeah. It meant that the closest eligible target kept being something you didn't want to shoot.
Exactly.
Fair.
And wounding on 5s.
Okay.
There you go. That was well worth it.
That was good. Yeah. Should have done all that off camera.
Quality TV.
Quality TV. That's what we're all about. All right. So I have lost a Vanquisher, which I expected, but I have managed to keep my Dawn, which is good. Do you want to go? Are you going to think? You think?
Got any CP?
I don't think I've got any CP now. No.
Oh, I might as well have a cheeky charge.
Are you in 12?
I am in 12. I think.
No, you're out.
Am I?
Yeah, for sure. Because you don't do it to the barrel.
Ah, of course it's to the barrel.
Yeah. Look at him. He's trying. Look, you're asking the Japanese player who knows by eye. Didn't matter anyway.
No,
knows by eye what 12 inches is, because I needed to know that to be able to, because I can't pre-measure by action. Like I can don't ask if it's don't try and do if it's in 12 yourself. Just ask and I'll be like, yeah, it's in 12.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. It's the one skill I have in this world. Don't take it away from me.
That and proxy and maxim guns
as metal guns. Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah,
I love that. All right,
I got the receipts.
Hey,
my mate,
Mr. Man. There we go. All right.
I'll take that. I'm glad I got rid of one of your Vanks. I'll take that.
Yeah. It's good getting rid of some big anti-tanks. All right, let's see if I can return the favour and do some damage to you going into guard. Turn 2. Hammer of the Emperor, turn number 2. We are going all in. They destroyed one of our precious tanks, and now we must punish them for it. This is a huge turn. Either it goes really well, or I think I might have gone too close to the sun. We're going to find out. So I brought in all of my reserves. I brought my Hellhound in 9 inches away here. I brought my Tank Commander and my Exterminator in over here. Now, I also crashed through with my chap here, so I've got no CP. So I crashed through with my chap over here so that I could get wholly within this piece of terrain here. The plan is, Simon, that I'm going to take all of your Helverins away from you.
Yes.
I don't know if it's possible, but that's the plan. There's 3.5 to go, isn't there?
Yeah.
3.5. All right. Every single tank got take aim.
Yep.
We said it'd be over by turn 2. I'm going to make it over by turn 2 one way or another.
Listen, this is going to be... I think, one way or another.
One way or another, it's going to be something's happening. All right, let us begin with... there's a few different areas I want to go, but I think I've got more stacked up over here. So let us begin with... everyone's got take aim. I'm very tempted to start over here, just get this sorted out. So... I think what I want to do is take everything from... Can I just need to tape measure? Oh, tape measure, I've got it. If you could measure for me, actually, so I'm not having to do it one-handed. Yeah. Can you just measure my range to that Helverin back there? Am I within 24? Yes, okay. So I think I'm going to put everything from this tank into that Helverin there, because he's not got as much AP, but I only need to get like a couple of various wounds through, and I should be able to get you.
Just 2 seconds before you...
Do you want me to pause filming?
Yeah, just...
Okay. So Simon, you were just checking his ability, if it gives units around him cover. That's actually very interesting, because you won't have cover against this tank, will you?
He will.
He will.
He won't.
So actually, shooting all the AP minus 1 stuff over there doesn't make sense. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll go for my Tank Commander, and he's going to fire everything into that knight back there, because he's got the AP to try and bust through it. So we'll start with the Overcharge Executioner Plasma Cannon. It's big shots. It's big shots. Now, this is the one that is the Veteran Crew as well. So he's rerolling 1s to hit and 1s to wound. I'll tell you what, are you double checking something?
Yeah. Sorry.
Cool. You double check something, and I'll double check my enhancement to make sure I've got it right. So double checked. It's just reroll ones to hit. So we're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, so I've got a couple of 2s in there.
It's not bad shooting, that.
And then... Okay, so those I've hit. Now I do need 5 to wound though.
Okay.
It could be difficult. I've managed to get 3. So that is 3 AP minus 3. So 3 5-ups.
Is this on?
The injured one.
How much damage are they?
3 each. He is gone.
Ah, but I've got my feel no pain.
You have got your feel no pain, that's true.
Last time.
You forgot that? Oh yes, you did. So he's alive on a wound.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got my 2 side plasma cannons for a total of 2 whole shots. I'm going to reroll the 1. That's 2 hits. And then that's a wound, Simon. Another 5-up. Both out and into the tray. So 2 damage. Need a double 6 hit. Ooh, not quite. Does he explode? Yay! That might kill the priest. He's only got 3 wounds.
I was thinking that. Oh my word.
I'll do my 3 hazardous checks whilst I'm here. So I've taken 6 damage.
Well, we're doing more damage to ourselves here.
Yeah, I think so. All right, I'll remember that he's taken 6.
Then the demise is D3, so.
3 on the priest, hopefully. Nope, 2 says alive on a wound.
Mordian.
And then obviously you've got Duda man, main man, big man. 2 there as well. Nice. Okay. But we've taken out 1. So now we're going to fire the exterminator. He's going to fire everything into that one there.
Until that one.
Yes.
Let me just double check this.
So you're checking his...
No, they're checking this guy's wounds. How many he's got?
Okay.
24.
So exterminator autocannon. I've hit with everything. That's good. I'm going to be wounding on 5, so with 4 rerolls because the twin linked. So that's 2 so far. And then... Oh! You beauty. That is going to be 6 wounds at 4 up, Simon. 3 damage each.
Well, it's minus.
Minus 1.
Right, yeah. So I was thinking then I've not recited iron shields. How many damage each?
3. He is dead.
Well, I'm not going to bother rolling that.
The Exterminator better incoming, baby! You know what? I've been dissing the Exterminator a lot, and I'm complete. Do you know what? Do you know what's turned the fortunes around?
What?
I took it in its traditional max heavy bolter loadout. Turns out Exterminators don't like multi-melters, even if they are the better choice. They're like, no, give me bullets or give me nothing.
I mean, I think, you know...
Rolling incredibly hot does help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Controlling growth. I mean, I think, what was that?
6 out of 8 shots getting wounds.
That kind of helped.
That might have helped slightly.
Pretty much.
That might have helped a bit.
Followed by me rolling 5 3s and below. Nicely done, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, the Rogue or Dawn, we will probably... I'll have to... Can you just double check? Can he actually see across there to that Helverin? Because you're in the terrain, right? Is there a line across the mid?
So, line will be there.
So, yes.
No, because there's not... That's...
Let's get the angle here. So, do it... to your Helverin in the terrain there. So, yeah, easy. Oh, no, because your knight is probably covering a corner of terrain, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. No, you're all right there.
I'm all right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Dawny boy's going for it. So, big shots. 7 again. Very, very consistent, this chap. All right, hitting on 3s. He's missed quite a lot. Wounding on 3s. Strength 12 with the main gun. He's only wounded you twice. 2 4-ups. Nice. You were owed some from the previous situation. If my pulverizer cannon isn't in range of him, I'll do it into... It shouldn't be because you weren't in range, were you?
No, I wasn't in range.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so pulverizer cannon will go into Canis Rex.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not.
You weren't in range, so I shouldn't be in range. Like, that's only fair. Although, to be fair, I do have my little side sponson, don't I? Was that what you were just double checking?
No, check it.
I don't think I'm in range.
Yeah.
I think it would be weird, Pythagoras' theorem, if I end up in range and you don't. And
Yeah, because I'm closer.
Yeah, exactly. So, pulverizer cannon will go into Canis. 5. Ooh, double wound. 2 5-ups, please.
Sorry, not.
You can rotate, but it's the only gun that this one's shooting at you.
Yeah. No.
So you can do
5-ups, yeah.
2 5-ups. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
No.
6 damage. Then I've got the heavy bolters into the Helven. That'll be 4 hits because of the sustained.
Right. So where are we up to now?
So 6 damage on him. Nothing on him so far. Nope. And then the autocannon. 2 hits.
6 damage, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2 hits, no wounds, because Helvens are T10, aren't they?
Yeah.
Stubbers. Oh man, I wish I had lethals. Nothing. So he did 6 wounds, but to the wrong target. But fair enough. It's okay. It shows willing at least. I should have fired my Hellhound first, but I'll do that now. So my Hellhound is going to fire everything it's got at this knight here. So 2d6 for 8.
Right. So
AP. This is AP to ignore and cover, and it will remove the benefit of cover.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend the CP
for rotate.
Rotate on this guy.
This makes sense. You have got 3 wounds, please. AP -2, 1 damage each.
4-ups.
Yeah. Take a wound. Heavy flamer, 2. Nothing. Hunter killer missile. It hits, which that was a lethal. It wounds, 4-up. No. I'll give you a chance to think about it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to re-roll that one because that's D6, isn't it?
It is.
I'm not going to get you got anything. The only other one is.
I've got both of these. All of these tanks can see both of these.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Oh.
No. 6 damage. Aha! That's what it feels like, Simon. That's what it feels like.
You saved it.
I didn't save the bloody Devo, Mevo, whatever you want to call it. So Hellhound there. So now we're going to fire Dawn. Dawn Commander into. No, yes, Dawn Commander. Yes, because then I can just put everything else into that one, and then I've got some shots that could potentially go over there. He can't see him. He can't see him, to be fair. So it's better to go with them first because they have only got these targets. Yeah, so Dawn Commander. So main gun, 5 shots. I really wish I had lethal hits. Going to reroll a wound here. Being a Dawn Commander. That will be 4 wounds, please. 4 4-ups. He's got 1. He's going to be dead. He's going to be dead, yeah. Because it's 6 damage.
Right, well, I've still got my field no pains that I keep forgetting.
Do they have field no pains as well?
Yeah, everything.
Okay, just roll all you feel. So how many? So that would be.
So he's taken
7 damage.
Yeah.
Plus you just. How many saves did you fail then? 3 or 2?
2.
2. So that's 13 feel no pains you have to do.
And then I've got his to do as well. And his.
Does he have feel no pain?
Yeah.
Do they all have feel no pain? Okay, fair.
So, can I keep him up?
No, because he took 13, so that's fair.
Right.
And then
He took 6. Keep forgetting these.
he takes 5.
So he's back up to.
Back up 1.
And he took 2.
You've just put that on a 1. I think it's meant to be a 7, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want you to end up jibbing yourself later. And he only took 1. There you go.
Right, there we go.
All right, and that knight is now gone.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to fire this Vanquisher into this baby knight here. Okay, here we go. Main gun. It's hit. It's wounded. 5-up save, Simon. I'm going to roll a 6 now.
How much is that?
11. It's Vankin time, baby! It's Vankin time! It's Vankin time. Takes 9. Okay. Then we've got the Hunter Killer. Miss. Las Cannon. Hits. And wounds. 5-up. Hey, he made one! Side plasma, 6 shots. Overcharged naturally. 1 miss. 1 wound. 5 up. 2 damage. 1 damage. Stubber.
Hazardous as well.
Yes, I will go and do my hazards on that guy now. So he has got to take 2 hazards checks. He takes 3. Jesus, man, I'm hazarding the bollocks off myself. So he's got 2 wounds left, does he?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go with... He can't see him, so he will go into him.
Yeah.
So main gun. Main gun. Hit wound, 5 up. No. 12.
Easy enough, that one.
Do you now see why I love the Vanquishers? Because it's only 1 shot, but if it goes through, it just slaps the piss out of someone. That could have, if you didn't have a feel no pain, that was a Chaos Knight, 1 pop.
Yeah.
That would be 1 pop, 1 pop. They're really like, I love them for fighting literally everything in the game because they've got the volume for dealing with hordes because of all the extra shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's vanking time. So I've got 2 tanks left. And I've got Canis Rex in my sights. So, first night. We've got the first tank. We've got the Iron Duke. Now, so D6 was 1 now because they nerfed us. So 4. That would have been 6, but it's only 4 now. Hitting on 3s.
Hardly missed anything.
Winning on 3s. I'm a natural guy. You're a natural knight player. I'm a natural guy player. Come on, you solid. Right, okay. 3d6, but no CP, so I've just got to roll them. Do you want dramatic effect all at the same time?
I've spent CP yet.
You rotated Iron Shields already,
Yeah.
but you still got something left. What
So
do you...
you can do a stratagem for -1, so I might as well use a reroll.
-1 damage.
No, -1. See, so I can do. Let me just check how it works.
Do you want to double check? We'll be back in a second before I roll my damage. So he can reduce cost by 1, but unfortunately the strategy we want to do has already been expended, which was CP reroll.
Yeah.
Because you rolled, it was like a 3 into a 2 down here. So, do you want them all at the same time?
You may as well.
It wasn't that bad.
No.
5 damage.
That could have been a lot worse.
You took all 5 though, to be fair. And yeah, I was like, come on, 18. I was like, come on, 18. Laser cannon. That is a wound. It's going through. That's 6 damage. Come on, Canis. I'm going to can his ass. That's what I'm going to do. Was he down to 6?
Yeah.
Hunter killer. Hunter killer. It's a hit, Simon. He's like, of course it is. Look at that. Simon, I appreciate the brave face because this is quite devastating. Of course it's a wound. Well, it's naturally it's not a save, and it's only 2. So it's feeling no pain. Still 2. So I've got heavy bolters. Leave 1 in because they're sustained.
Yeah.
1 wound, full save.
There we go. Done it.
You're okay. And then stubber. No. Okay. And he doesn't have plasma, so he doesn't have to... But that does come off. Thank you, Cosmic. All right. Unfortunately, Simon, there's 1 more to go. But he can't see you. Ah, of course he can't. I should have done him something else. So you're safe. Hooray! There you go. Yeah, I don't know why. I just had in my head he could see across, but of course he can't see across. He can't see across at all. It's not even close. So I was like, and now the death blow, but sadly no death blow. That was a pretty brutal turn. That was a pretty brutal turn. But I'm now fully exposed, and I don't think
I've got anything like the shooting now. If I might pop a tank.
You reckon?
2. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I have injured myself quite a lot.
I literally think I might pop 2, maybe 3, but I mean, it's brutal.
You're
You're just going to clear me up. Let's go.
We'll see. We will see. I mean, I could overwatch you. Like burn Canis to death. I don't think I will because he's only winning you on 6s. But it would be funny. Anyway, that is the Imperial Guard Hammer of the Emperor turn 2. Now that was an incredible display of firepower, and I didn't even have lethals.
Yeah.
I did roll quite well though. I don't think I can deny that. I think the last couple of battle ports I've not been rolling that hotter gauge. I think it's all come back round in that one phase, but we'll see. Power of the Vanquisher on display there. A couple of other lucky moments with like the Exterminator and whatnot. The Titans have definitely been dealt a significant blow, but you never know. Turn 3, if you can get some things going, maybe we'll be able to turn this franchise around. But I imagine Canis is degraded now.
Yeah. So
if Feel No Pain saved him though, he'd be dead without it.
Yeah,
which is a pretty big deal. So that is turn 2 for the guard. In terms of bring it down, we're going to have to calculate that. And recover assets, I'm going to bin that off.
Yeah.
All right. Knight turn 3. Let's see what they can do. Imperial Knight movement and command has been done. Now you got secure no man's land and assassination. You could have gone for double secure, but you've decided that you want to send Canis off on a Hail Mary. Wow. And that's because you've got assassination as your second objective.
Yeah.
Now you did pass your battle shock test there, so you did actually get 10 points because you held those 2. No one was on this one at the beginning of the term. Yeah. So not a bad scoring from the Knights at all. However, I am going to try and ruin Simon's dreams because I am going to Overwatch because I've got 2 CP now. I don't really need 2 in my turn. I just need smoke. I don't need to reduce damage or anything. So I'm going to try and Overwatch Canis with the Demolisher Cannon Knight tank. So I'm really just hoping to be lucky with the demo cannon here. So 4 shots. I need 6s, but they're not lethals. I have got a 6. I need a 3 now. I have got a 3. I have got a 3. So you need a 5.
And it's going to be. I might as well use this free thing for use these rotate.
Can you rotate in your turn?
Oh, right, that's a good point.
Because it might be in my shooting phase, at which point it might not work. Do you want me to come back in a second?
Yeah.
Simon, you have now joined the cult of fuck the rules commentary because it doesn't let you do it. Unfortunately, it's only in your opponent's shooting phase. So it's a 5 up here. No, wouldn't have mattered anyway. Nope. D6 damage. That's all I've got. It's exactly 4. Now, Simon, you need 1 6 up here. Yeah, baby! Now, I still have my other shots, but there's a glimmer of hope.
Not the way you're rolling.
There's a glimmer. Las Cannon. No.
Not the way you're rolling, I don't think.
Well, I think that Feel No Pain has saved you a couple of times there. Heavy bolters.
You only need to get one of these through.
1 becomes 2.
Yeah.
But now I need 6s again.
Yep.
Oh, not quite. You know what might do it?
Oh, here we go.
The Mighty Stubber. It can't physically kill you, but it can maybe upset you down to 1 wound. Yes. Feel no pain? Hey, you can't feel the pain from a stubber. Come on. There we go. All right, so that was pretty good. I've got 1 CP left, and Canis is down to 2 wounds, which is nice. I almost got him. That's pretty nice. All right.
I've got one more move that I want to do.
Sure. What do you want to do? Is he going full send?
Well, yeah. Just I need to.
You're avoiding the terrain.
Yeah. No, I need to go over it. I need to see if. No, I'm all right.
No, I mean, are you avoiding that terrain to make it hard for me to see you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I can see through there now.
No, yes, because you're touching that terrain, so you're towering, so you can see through. So yes, 100,000,000%. You really want that Rogal Dawn Commander dead, don't you?
Well, I've got Archer. I was more thinking of him.
He's beginning to fear the Vanquishers. I'm telling you, man, you love your battle cannons, your Steel Legion.
No,
after today,
after
today, it's Team Vanquisher.
I think 81. Again, it's the same with the door. I think
We should go to a tournament, a doubles tournament, Simon, and we should take both Imperial Guard, and we should take 3 Vanquishers each, and we should have 6 Vanquishers at 2,000 points, and we should make people cry. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, who likes to have friends?
We'd be friends. That's all we need. Screw everyone else.
Right.
Where are we starting then?
I want to shoot him into him.
Into him. Now, bear in mind, he is a tank commander, so if he dies, he will get to potentially shoot back on a 2+.
I know, that's why I'm shooting him first.
Okay.
Because does he have to shoot back at me or? Right. Okay. Crying out loud.
I know, right?
Right, well, I'll do him first into
Vank.
Oh, no, because you're just going to pick him up now.
Why? What? Because if you shoot him...
If I shoot him, you're just going to kill him.
If you shoot him or him
yeah.
on a 2+, it's not guaranteed, but on a 2+, I will fire back.
Yeah, and you get to fire. So, but basically, if I kill him, you're just going to kill him.
Yes.
Right.
This is why Death Fitting Officer is such a good rule.
It's very good. I forgot about that.
This is why when Death Fitting Officer, there's still an argument to do it on Demolisher Cannons, because no one really cares if you try and Death Fitting Officer like one Vanquisher shot, because it just might not go through. But a lot of Demolisher Cannon shots could be quite potentially spicy.
And is that only in shooting or?
I can't Death Fitting Officer in combat. If I die in combat, I can't do it.
Right, okay. Right, in that case, he is going to shoot. Canis is going to shoot.
So you've just double checked one of your stratagems.
Yeah.
Shoulder the burden, I believe.
Yeah, that's it.
Now that gives you a little bit of extra movement, which we've taken into account. And then you've also going to be doing it gives you extra firepower, +1 to hit.
Yes.
So unfortunately, you're still potentially Death Fitting Officer from a tank commander over here. You can't avoid that. Yeah. But it does allow you to basically avoid being degraded.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yes.
So, Simon, take it away.
Right. We're going to start off with Oh, I'm so torn about what to do here.
Okay. To say your process out loud, so the dear viewers at home can understand the machinations of your mind.
So, I want to kill him in combat.
Yeah.
So I need to save a CP for reroll.
Okay. So that's a 9-inch charge.
That's a 9-inch charge. We've measured that. And so I need to kill him and shoot him, which in theory I think he should.
Yeah.
Now I need the charge onto there because that will at least deny you some primary.
Potentially, yes.
But it's where you're going to use. Have you got any? You've got no CP.
I've got 1 CP for smoke because I got one at the beginning of your turn and I binned off cover assets.
Right.
I used 1 for Overwatch and I've got 1 left for smoke.
So it's where I can draw out your smoke, basically.
Woo!
And because if you do that, he's going to be back to hitting on 3s and he'll be hitting on 4s.
Yes.
So what we are going to do is we're going to put his stuff into him.
Fine.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
His big stuff into him. So.
He's not worth any points. That's okay, baby.
No,
he's a Vanquisher cannon, though.
I'm just trying to
bait out the Vanks.
Well, I'm just trying to keep the game going a bit longer.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to overcharge. So, plasma decimator.
Yeah.
8 shots.
To be fair, it should, in case this changes your shooting, he has taken 3 wounds.
Doesn't make it. So he's on.
He's still on 10.
He's on 10. Right. Okay. So all right. So if he's on 10, I'm going to put his big gun into him and everything else into him.
So big gun into him.
Yeah.
Everything else into here.
Yeah.
So he'll pop smoke.
Right. Okay. So this is the big gun being the volcano lance.
Volcano lance. And how many of those do you have?
I have 1.
You sure?
Yes. Okay. Don't you start with your bloody maxing gun, melter gun rubbish.
Okay.
Right, anyway, plasma decimator. I've got 8 shots.
8 shots, hitting on 3s.
I've only got 7 dice. Hitting on 3s. Overcharging.
Cool. Alright, I like that.
I'm wounding you on 5s.
Yeah. I don't like that.
So that's going to be -3.
So -2, so 4 ups. Take 2.
So that's 6 damage.
Okay, so I'm down to 4 left.
Then I've got 2 shield breaker missile launchers.
Yeah. It's very nice. You need that again, though.
Death wounds would be ideal at this point. 3s.
Probably. 1.
1.
AP.
-6.
I don't get a save.
Don't you?
It's -6, no.
No, you don't get a save.
Take out, do you want to roll your dice? He's dead. I don't explode. Okay, Vanquisher number 2 has been taken out of the fight.
Right, and then the Volcano Lance. D3 shots.
D3 shots. It's 2.
Shots.
Hitting on 4s. Ah! Smoke, baby!
Nice, nice. Right, so now we're going to do Canis. So he's back hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So I've got D6 shots.
Okay.
Blast. Do I get any blast?
You do not, sadly.
Are you sure?
I'm 99.99% certain. Doesn't need it, man. You don't fucking need it. So he's hitting on 3s again.
Yeah.
But Sustain still doing its thing.
5s.
Yeah. Drop 1, gain 2. Very good. Strength.
14.
So 3s to wound. It's like one of my rolls.
Yeah, 5 at -3.
So benefit of cover, so 5 at -2. So I'll be on 4 ups. 1 goes through. How many damage?
4.
I played that off very cool, but I was expecting a bit. 3 damage because I've got my 6 at feel no pain. So I'm down to 15 over here. There you go.
Right, so this fella is going to put his missile launcher into him and his other stuff into him.
Melter stuff into here. Okay.
So, let's do his missile launcher first because that's the. So, no, just 3 shots. So, hitting on 4s.
Hit on 4s. 1 hit.
Winding on 5s. Nope.
No. Melter. How many shots? It's quite chunky, the melter, I think.
I'm hoping so. It's
thermal thing.
thermal cannon.
Thermal cannon.
2d3.
Okay, that's not bad.
Blast. Is there any blast?
That's sadly not. That's 4 shots. That's average.
So I'll be hitting on 2s because you're the closest eligible target.
This is true.
Yes, 2s and then 3s.
Okay. You've not rolled any 1 so far.
So that'll be 3 at -4, no cover.
6 up save. Come on. Come on. No, what damage is it? It's dead because of Melter 6. It's very, very dead. Explosion. No. There you go. Cha. So dead and dead. So lost 3 tanks so far.
Charges.
Charges. Where do you want to charge?
Right, this is the biggie, I think.
So this is a 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
Just double check it for me because you might have been measuring to the dozer blade before and the dozer blade doesn't count. It's purely decorative.
No, it's going to be 10.
So it will be a 10. Yeah, that's fine. Wouldn't have made any difference to your
as far as it.
to your plan. So, but let's just double check it now. Yeah. So 10-inch charge.
See, part of me thinks
Yep.
I'd do it with him first.
Do it with Canister X first.
The reroll there is going to be.
It is a 6, Simon. Oh dear.
We'll do it there because at least that's going to.
So where's there? Canis first?
Canis first.
Canis first. Okay.
Because I think the reroll there is.
Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it.
Canis doesn't need it. Now you need a 10 on the other one.
What did I roll then?
A 9. It's a 5. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. He's done it. Yay! There you go. Bosh.
Wow. Okay. So I've not only made a 6-inch charge, I made a 10-inch charge.
You have. You've turned this franchise around, Simon, potentially.
Right, we'll start with Canis.
Okay. Now, does his stratagem still affect him? Is it the end of the turn or phase? Okay, so he's still going.
I think it's because I do it in the command phase.
That makes sense. That would make sense. A couple of big charges there. A couple of big charges.
Use it once per battle, unless I kill you, at which point I become honoured.
Okay.
In which case I can use it again. Till the start of my next command phase.
Okay.
So,
boys and girls. Oh, we got a stress lick. She's like, I don't want the tank commander today.
Freedom's Hand. Right.
Okay. The fist. How many attacks? How are you going to badly you fisting me?
I am hopefully going to give you a right good fisting.
Right.
I have 5 attacks.
Right.
Hitting on 2s.
Right.
Sustained hits 1. Strength 20 minus 3, 9 damage.
It could do it. It could do it. Let's see. You've not missed any.
And I've got 3 extra in there.
Okay, this is looking quite unfortunate for me. 3 to wound. You've dropped 3, so down to original.
Yeah, 5.
At what AP?
Minus 3.
Okay. 5 ups. I take 3 of them. So what's that?
27.
It's a lot of feel no pains. I'm going to just do this off camera so for the sake of holding that amount of dice. So rather unsurprisingly, I didn't make 27 or what was it, 13 6-up feel no pains. I have to say, people were going on and on about, oh, 6-up feel no pain on a Rogue Door makes it so true. No, it doesn't. So, do you know what would have been great there, Simon? Being able to blank some damage. That might have helped. But my one hope is that I roll a 6 now, I explode, and I take Canis Rex with me. I did not explode, unfortunately. Okay, you are now honoured, though, because you have killed me Rogal Dawn.
Yeah, and I think I should have been using the oath ability the whole way through, but there you go.
If you learnt something new?
Yeah, so each time this model is selected to shoot or fight, you can re-roll 1 hit roll, and you re-roll 1 wound roll. And the deed, I need to check on this. But I get 3 CP. I've now got a 5 up in one, 5 up feel no pain, sorry, and I can certainly now, each time a model is selected to shoot or fight, I can re-roll 1 hit roll and I can re-roll 1 wound roll.
That's very good. All right. So, is that for everyone or just for him?
Everyone.
Nice. Okay. Speaking of everyone, shall we see if you kill me here?
Yes. Let me just check. I'm going to use the Reaper Chainsword, and I'm going to do it in a strike.
I want to. It won't make a difference. That's okay. Carry on.
So I'll be hitting you on 3s.
Okay. You've not missed any. That's good.
And I'll be wounding you on 3s also.
Okay. Drop 2. Drop 1, sorry.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Because your oath.
Because I've completed my deed.
You completed your deed. Your dirty deed.
So that's 3 at minus 4.
AP, damage.
6.
So I need to make 2 of these. 2 6s.
Seriously?
No.
No.
Explosion. No. Now, I'm just going to check Death Fitting Officer because I think I might be able to do non-blast weapons, but if I can, I'll do it off camera. If I can't, then that's it. But I can't go for Canis anyway because I can't see him. So that is so he will be dead. So you have reduced me down to only 5 tanks. You have reduced me down.
I needed 3.
I think you got 3 then, didn't you?
3. I thought
you got 1. You got 4.
Did I get 4?
Yeah, Vanquisher.
Oh, yeah.
You got 4. So you killed 4 tanks, which is 40% of my armor. But can I kill a 2-wound Canis?
Yes, easily.
He is touching the terrain, to be fair. He is on the objective. So we can't do anything about it.
I had to.
So hopefully I can kill.
Can I not consolidate now?
So you're already on the objective. And you could how it works is you get into a I'm
already on it.
Can you get into a new combat? No. Can you get onto the objective? You're already on it. So yeah.
Did I have enough of a charge to do that then? Because I rolled it up.
I think you're still going to be on it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He's going to make no difference anyway. Because you're just going to.
I'm going to try and kill him.
Thank you. I'll out of him anyway.
There's not many There's only 1 bank left. But let's see if I'll do my Death Fitting Officer off camera because I don't think it'll be a lot. It's like if it does work, it's like some heavy bolters. But I don't think it does work at all because I don't think it does work at all because it allows me to shoot as if it was my shooting phase, but it's not my shooting phase. So yeah, I can't do it. Definitely, It's not just blast weapons. I just definitely can't do it. All right, so let's go over to Imperial Guard to Hammer of the Emperor turn number 3. We have lost 50% of our armor. Can we bring down some of these big knights? This game is actually a little bit closer than I expected after what I was able to do turn 2. But let's see what we can do going into turn 3. Imperial Guard, turn 3. We're going to try and kill a big knight.
Well,
we might kill 2.
I think it's going to be quite...
We'll see.
Canis, to be honest.
We'll see. So he stayed still, so he's got benefit of heavy on his main gun against this guy. And these 3 tanks have wiggled about a bit so that they can now see Canis because he's touching the terrain and draw line of sight from their bums over to this guy.
Yeah.
I've also gone 19 inches of this tank, so I've moved plus auto advance 6 inches, and I'm going to spend my one and only CP this turn to shoot him.
Yeah.
For my objectives, I got air denial, which I've got for 3, but engage, which I got for 3, but I didn't get air denial yet, but I'm keeping it because I might try go for it next turn. Because I've got like multiple tanks that could auto advance on there and do some stuff. So let's go for some shooting. So he's only got 1 target, so we'll do him first. Vanquisher cannon.
Yeah.
Rotate.
Yes.
Okay. I missed. Last cannon. Right, that dice is going away. I think he fired Hunter Killer last time, so it's just plasma. 5 shots.
Rotated.
He's hitting on 4s because he's not got take aim.
How come he's not got take aim?
Because there's no range, yeah. And then stubber.
How the turntables turn.
How the turntables keep turning. So nothing from him. I think that double miss on the Vanquisher and the las cannon changed things a little bit.
That was Simon-esque.
Yeah.
Want to go a bit salty over that?
No, I'm okay.
I would if I were you, and I'll
Tasmanian devil.
I'll bounce around like an
ADHD kid.
A spaniel puppy with ADHD. Shall I just pick him up?
Yes. Yeah. There you go. All right, so that's my objective now. Screw you. 1 minute. I'm turning off it. I'm turning off the terrain and going on to the objective. Okay, so what? I'll give you that one. You give me that one? Give me that one. So now we need to kill Penis Rex over here. Now, I'm going to go for... Who do I reckon? He's rotated, hasn't he?
Yeah. Like
a bastard man. So I'm going to go for... I don't really want to go full send on a tank. But I'm going to go full send on this guy onto Canis because I think it's better to go full send and almost make sure he dies than mess about. So first, the main gun.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, oh my. Oh yeah. There we go. So 4 of your finest 5 ups, please. Oh, I think he's fucking dead.
How many? Yeah.
That'll be 12 damage.
Right. Well, you never know.
Hope springs eternal.
6.
Just roll some and see how many 6s you get.
Only 5s now.
Oh, 5. It's 5 feeling no pain, is it?
I'm honoured, yeah.
Oh, he's honoured. No.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
So is it only he the 5 feeling no pain?
No, everyone.
Ah, okay. That's fair enough. I don't think I'm going to get the second night then, unless I'm very lucky. So does he explode?
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
No, try. Doesn't explode on a 5 because he's honoured.
No, that'd be fucking different.
I'm honoured to meet the Emperor. Okay, so then we've got everything from that Rogel over to here.
Let me check. I've placed him correctly. I think it's 3 inches, so he should be.
Oh, have you got little dude?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, fair enough. Yeah. So he's not technically dead yet, but that's all right.
Yeah.
That's
right, yeah.
I should have gone with him second, so that I could have potentially gone after Duda, but that's fine. So let's go for Rogel Dawn over here.
Yeah.
Number of shots, only 4. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. 3, please. 4 ups.
What was it, minus?
2.
So, yeah, 4 ups. Sorry, yeah, you're absolutely right.
6 damage. 4 damage.
Yeah.
How many is he? Do you have 24 to start, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it might be 22, actually.
Okay. Autocannon. 1 hit.
22.
Sweet. So he's down to 18. 1 autocannon wound, please, on a 3 up. 3 damage.
I think I'm going to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Yes, I am. So you're not waiting.
Sweet. And then my pulverizer is probably going to have to go into him, by the way.
Yeah, fine.
Because it won't be a range of anything else. Heavy bolters. Heavy bolters. Oh, 2 wounds, please. 2 3 ups. 3, 4 damage.
I'm not getting these saves at all today.
No, you've been a bit unlucky. That is 3 damage in total, so down to 15. And then stubbers. 3, 6. Uno, stubberio. There we go. One wound.
Hey,
Okay.
finally made a save.
And then pulverizer into him. Ooh, that pulverizer has been going pretty ham the entire game. Two wounds, please. AP3, 2 5 ups. Nope. So then you're on 5 up, feel no pain. So take 4 damage. He's getting whittled, isn't he?
Yes.
He's getting whittled. So finally, my plasma guy is going to go full send into him. Oh, he had a 100 kilo missile. But he fired everything at Canis, so yeah, that's fine. So plasma guy full send into him. Just double check 36's range for me, mate, because if not, I'll have to go into something else. But I think I should be okay with 36. Yeah, comfy. Yeah, comfy. Just double checking for the viewers. Main gun, 7 shots.
You're overcharging.
Yeah, of course. Rerolling 1s because of my enhancement. All hit. 2 wounds, please. 2 of your finest 4 ups.
Need to do his roll.
I will do. I'll do them all in a minute. 3 damage, please. Take 2. Down to 13, I believe. 2 side plasma for 5 shots. They all hit.
Apart from those first 2, you've hit really well.
Yeah, I can't complain. 1 wound. 2 damage. 1 damage. Down to 12. Laser. Reroll 1s because of my enhancement. Apparently it's those weapons which don't do very well. And then stubber. And 1 wound. Come on. No, take that stubber wound, you bitch.
I tell you what.
Okay, so I only had 1 CP, so I can't tank shock you, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd give it a go. Although I'd probably die, but still. I think that's my. That's my turn.
Okay.
Yep, got my. So I'm on 3 objectives at the moment. You're down to 2 knights. He's down to 19 wounds, and he is down to 11 wounds. So they're pretty injured. But it's still going. The game is still going. All right, let's see. And you've got Canis Rex. Can't forget him.
What's a Hector?
Hector Rex, yes. So, pretty lightning fast guard turn, but I guess what happens when you're down to 5 models?
Well,
there's only 8 models on the board,
yeah.
And one of them is the infantry corps. So, so let's see what the knights can do going into. You're not on any objectives now, are you?
No.
And who was the sticky knight?
Him.
But he didn't start on that objective, did he? No, so unfortunate. Okay, so this is where Simon is just going for glory, I think. Take as many of these bastard tanks down with him. All right, let's see what happens going into Knight, turn 4. Simon is going for a big turn 4. He thinks he might be able to pull it back. I think he could. Could happen. So he's got his big knight here, which has stayed still because he doesn't want to get overwatched.
Yeah.
And then he's got his other mega knight here, which he's moved onto here, and I didn't overwatch it. And your plan is you want to try and pop these 3 tanks.
So, no.
No?
I want to pop that one.
Yeah.
I want to pop that one.
Yeah.
Because that's going to deny you primary.
Potentially.
Well, it will do.
If you don't pop it.
Yeah, but that's... So I want to pop it because it will deny you primary, and I want to get rid of that one because he could do some damage.
Okay.
Now, I was tempted to move him, but that would then open up an Overwatch.
It would definitely open up an Overwatch.
So
yeah.
I'm thinking no.
All right.
So let's start with, now I've got CP and they're both damaged, so I can use the same stratagem.
Okay.
Which gives me +1 to hit.
Okay.
So let me just
You're looking for shoulder the burden.
No, I'm just trying to work out how I want to
Oh, side, I don't know if you do your thinking, but in case someone's wondering how I got that far last turn, I did the auto advance 6 and move, and then used the stratagem to let me advance and shoot. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but I thought I'd pick it up now. Just in case. Now, Simon, you got 0 points on primary this turn, and your secondaries are marked for death and secure no man's land. So you've secured 1 no man's land, so that will get you a smidgen of points. But you haven't got big no man's land, and to get marked for death you have to kill this, this and this. And the reason I picked those is because these are tank commanders, so, well, obviously not this one, but these 2 are tank commanders, so if he shoots them they could shoot back, and that could be very, very bad for Simon. And this one's a Dawn, so it's naturally quite tough even without its ablative stuff.
So it's just so I'm not going to shoot that one over there in the corner. That's
okay.
The one.
That's the spicy one. Spicy meatball.
Yeah, but and it can just target
what it wants. I can see you over here because you're on the terrain.
Well, I'll just...
Do you want to edge off? Yeah. I can see you probably anyway. To be fair, you can't see me then.
Oh yeah, I need to see. Well, I don't want... Yeah, that's a good point. I need to see you to shoot.
Do you want to see me?
Yeah, I need to... That is
a great point.
Yeah, right.
So Simon is going with his Knight Errant first. How are you splitting the firepower?
So all the melter into him.
Okay.
And the rockets into him.
Okay, that's fine.
So, I have got a reroll hit and wound now.
Because you are
honoured.
Oh, yes. Honoured. Right.
So, any blast by any chance?
Sadly not, still.
So rude about this. So rude.
Sadly not.
Right, number of shots.
Number of shots. Not on the tray. Is it 2d3?
No, it's just d6. Oh yeah, it's 2d3 on this one. Thank you for the
That's 5 shots.
Plus blast.
For 5 shots in total.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yes, you are.
Yes, because I'm going to
hit on 3s, winning on 3s.
I'm going to spend the CP on him, or the 2 CP.
Okay.
I've used it once, but I can use it again because I've become honoured. So that's why.
So yes, that's fine.
So I can only use it one more time.
That's fine. You've hit all your times.
And I'll be wounding you on toughness.
11, so 3s.
3s.
Because you imagine your strength 12?
Yes.
Yes. Night Melter is better than everyone else's Melter. Ooh, we dropped a couple there. Now it's AP...
Got my reroll.
1 reroll.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I told you dropped a couple.
So it's 3 at -4, but you've not got any cover.
Sticks of stave. Nah, sadly not. So I'm dead because you're in Melter range.
Oh, are you?
I did explode, but it doesn't affect anyone. There you go. So he's gone with shooting. All right.
I didn't really... The only reason I wanted to kill him was because he was going to...
Slot you.
Slot me.
Yeah,
basically. Right. Stormseer rocket pod.
Okay.
all hit.
That's very nice.
You're wounding your 5s.
This is very true.
There we go, that's good. Quality.
All right. Where next?
Hey, so I'm going to put my 2 melters into him.
To that guy back there?
Let me just check what he's got. So he's got 2 melters.
I think it's 2 twin melters, isn't it?
2 twin melters, so that's 4 melters, twin linked, hitting on 2s.
No, I mean, how many shots did they fire?
What? 2.
2 each.
2, so it's 2, yeah. 2.
But it's not twin linked.
Twin linked, melter 2, so it's 2. 2 shots, 2 guns, 1 shot each, hitting on 2s.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were saying there were 4 shots. No, it's 2 shots, twin linked. It's you cheating, you scummy bastard. I want all the shots and twin linked. I want all the benefits.
So I'm going to put the melter and the shield breakers into him.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the other stuff into him.
Okay, well, I'm going to pop smoke on him.
Okay.
Because if he dies, he's going to shoot you.
Yes. So I'm still hitting on 3s then.
Because you spent your CP for your thing. Yeah. Okay, so where are you shooting first?
I think it gives me... Let me just double check that I'm not...
You're not jibbing me. Knowing you. I mean, it gave you +1 before.
It does give me +1, I'm just checking. Oh, it's OPSEC. Yeah. Yeah, hit roll. +1 to wound and I get 1 on OPSEC. 1
to move.
And move, toughness, save, leadership and OC. I forgot about the toughness. I don't think it made any difference.
I was winning on 5s with everything.
Yeah. Right, there we go. So,
okay.
Right, 2 shots into this guy.
Okay, so -1 to hit, so 3s.
Actually, I'm going to start going into him first.
You start going into him. Okay.
I want to... so, it's the... What did I say? The plasma...
Plasma bastard man.
So, and I'm going to overcharge.
Yeah.
D6 +3. Any blast?
No, sadly not.
It's going to get a bit old, that, isn't it?
It's already quite old. Okay. Is that 2 shots, is it?
No, it's +3, so 4.
4 shots.
So,
okay.
hitting on 2s.
There you go. Very good. Winning on 5s.
Winning on 5s.
1.
On -3.
4 up. I'm okay.
And then the volcano lance.
Oh, mama. D3 shots.
This is the big one.
He's got the 3. Needed that.
So it's going to be 2s.
It's going to be 2s to hit. He's got all the hits.
And it's going to be 3s to wound.
3s to wound. He's got 2 so far. He's got 3. Now, this is what?
-5, D6 +8.
So I get 6 up save.
Yes.
I have died. Okay, do I death befitting an officer? Yes. Right. I think I might shoot him. Because he's worth primary. He's not got a vulnerable save or anything, has he?
No.
Check his stats, because it might determine what I shoot at him.
I don't even know where to find this.
It's on the same data sheet, I think.
Hector
Rex, yeah. So the other half of the Canis Rex, or whatever it is.
It says I use it on the data sheet and I can't find it. No.
I'll also see if I explode. I don't explode, just whilst we wait.
Right, so yeah, he's toughness 23.
Okay, what? Just to give me the diamond. Give it between that and the blast. I can't handle it anymore. Tell me what's going on.
He's literally, he's got 3 wounds, he's toughness 3, and he's got a 4 up save.
Okay, so I'm going to put the stubber and the plasma cannons into him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put the las cannon and the main plasma cannon into... I think I'm going to go into him.
Yeah.
Because he is... Even though he's got more wounds, I need to try and kill him for next turn. So let's go for stubber. Yep, and then 1 wound, please. He's just out there, isn't he? So whatever his save is, probably fine. Plasma cannons. Oh, yes. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. And he's dead.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's dead. So that stops you getting 5 primary there, which is very nice. And then main gun into the big knight.
Stops me getting
5 shots. 2 hits. 1 wound. AP -3. You're okay. And then the laser cannon. Come on, buddy. No, of course. So he is gone. But no one's getting primary over there, but that's all right.
Stops me doing my secondary as well.
Pardon?
Stops you doing my secondary as well.
What was your secondary?
Don't have to control.
You had Mark for Death,
Yeah.
and Secure No Man's Land.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been a No Man's Land, wouldn't it? Yeah, I suppose. So yeah, so you've still quite a few points taken off you there. 7, I think it's 7 or 8 in total.
Right.
Okay, so over here now, you're -1 to hit, and you've got 2 melter guns and the twin siege, not twin, the double siege breaker.
Yes.
The missiles, right?
So
not the cannons.
Still not using my reroll.
Okay. You've missed once.
Oh yes, because I'm +1 to hit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. How am I gonna reroll this one? Or I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll because I might hit the other 2.
You've got twin links, so you want to reroll this one.
Yeah.
You've hit both. Now you're winning on 5s. No. Try again. No.
Oh, down to the shield breakers.
So it's just the missiles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 of them. Miss with both.
Ouch.
Pop smoke, baby! I guess what was also ouch, me shouting in your ear just then. Pop smoke, baby! That's big. I needed him to live. Him I didn't care about. I needed him to live. Oh my god. Whew. Woo. Right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
That's all she wrote, eh? Okay. Let's see what...
Yeah.
That's...
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah. I thought 2 melters and the thing... The smoke.
The old smoke.
If it had moved, would you have overwatched me?
No.
Would you not?
No, probably not. Not with him. And the thing is, if I had a demolisher cannon, yes.
Yeah.
Because the potential to just get 1 or 2 through and just fucking flatten you is there.
Yeah.
But the plasma I've got to hit you on 6s, then wound you on 5s.
So
it depends on where, but it depends on where you had moved.
I would have gone here.
Maybe then.
I would have gone there because that would have given me
solid maybe.
I would have killed him in combat.
I was never going to overwatch him. He's got too many wounds.
Yeah.
Him, it depends on where you end up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you'd come back onto the objective, I might not have bothered because you might have messed up the shooting here, and then I would have had this extra tank. But the moment that you started focusing over here, I was like, he's going to die anyway. Just I need my smoke. Points more important. So yeah, it was very much depending on where he moved, would where I would.
He would have gone there to try and. I was debating I could have killed 2 with him and then.
Yeah. If he goes back there, I overwatch him basically.
Yeah.
To be fair, if he comes around here, I don't overwatch him because if you go back here, you potentially get 5 more points on primary.
Yeah.
So I have to do everything possible to deny that. But if you stay here or come here, I don't overwatch you.
Yeah.
Because it's worth secure and it was worth primary. But it's but by staying still, that was probably the best call because it just meant that I wouldn't potentially blow him up. Yeah. All right. Let's go over to Imperial Guard turn 4. We've only got 3 tanks left in the fight. Let's see what happens. Imperial Guard turn 4, the penultimate turn. It's been a long one off camera. I want to say thank you to Simon for his patience because he's been seeing me go through all of the 5 steps of coping. And what I've done is I've moved this tank commander back here because that guarantees Simon can't see him. He is protected. I had plenty of extra moves. So we've got movers intended here. He moved and auto advances 6. And then this guy moved and auto advanced over here. Now the reason I've done that is because I score at the end of the game. And I've measured it. Basically, I can move on to that objective or that objective, guaranteed. And he can move on to that objective or that objective, guaranteed. So if Simon tries to move in advance his night final turn, if he tries to deny that objective, I can come on to this one and this one. If he tries to deny that one, I can come on to, I can go on to this one and that one. That knight doesn't have the move, the advance and everything to get onto that. We've already pre-measured that. So he's not going to be getting onto that objective, which is good. So basically, I'm trying to wait out on scoring at the end of the game. Now, in terms of my secondaries, I got 2 points for secure no man's land. I did give up 3, but I wanted to give up 3 to guarantee 5 because I think there was a chance you could pop 2 tanks given half a chance. And so the only shooting I've got this turn is this into this. Now, I was tempted to go full send onto him, but he's now toughness 13, 3 up, 4 up with rotate iron shields, and a 5 up feel no pain. So he's not dying.
Yeah, hopefully.
He's not dying. So all I've got is a bit of shooting here, and hopefully I'll bin off Erden out at the end of my turn. That will give me, I'm not spending any CP in my turn, so that will give me 3 CP going into Simon's turn, which will hopefully allow me to do smoke and reduce damage on this guy if Simon decides to go for him. Now, this chap is in range of both of these knights for shooting potentially next turn. We've measured that up as well. So we've done all of our sort of our final push bits in one go. Simon, are you happy with that?
Yep.
Cool.
Are you?
I'm happy with that as well.
Are you sure?
Why, have you got a gotcha?
No, well, don't forget he can still go up and down.
I don't care if you go up and down with him.
Okay, fine.
Because if you go up,
yeah,
you give up 5 primary points.
That's fine.
Which is a big deal.
Yes.
At this stage when it's 47-47 at the end of turn 4.
Yeah, no, fine enough.
Okay. So, yeah, and I think he's hidden. I don't think you'd be able to come down within 9 of him and be able to see him. Maybe over there you'll be able to do something, but then you're not. Yeah, maybe there's some potential. I think you wouldn't. I don't think you'd be able to see him or him though. But if I have to do a little bit of adjustment to try and screen you out, I can do that off camera. That's fine. But I appreciate you letting me know that. So let's go for the Rogel Dawn into him. Let's see what happens. Dice tray, sorry.
Yeah, I'll be rotating.
Yeah, there's no.
It's made 0 difference so far.
Yeah. Main gun. It's got the big shots. Will the Rogel Dawn kill you in one go, single-handedly, defying all of the odds and changing up the game? I doubt it, but we'll see.
Here we go.
No, it's 4. So if you could fail all of these and then fail all of your feel no pains, that would be really useful. No, you haven't. You failed one. I'm glad I didn't go full send on you now. I was for a second there, I was regretting my decision. Yeah, there you go. So you took 2 damage from a full-blown Rogel Dawn cannon. The main gun, the pulverizer has got 6 shots as well. One more, please. There you go. Heavy bolters. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, it's too late now. Nothing. I should have gone take cover on him, but it's fine. I don't know what I've been hitting on, but it's been too good to do backsies now. 2 hits, 1 wound.
What's this?
It's just an autocannon. You're fine. And then stubbers. I've got 1 more shot, I think. Yeah. Bang, bang. Yeah, 1. So yeah, I should have gone take cover on him. If that cost me the game, then it's a lesson learned. Don't autopilot things. And you've forgotten a few feel no pains here and there, so it all balances out. So that's my turn. You took 2 damage. Going over to knight turn 5. Let's see what secondaries they get. Simon has gone for the Billy Big Bollocks maneuver. Turn 5, the final turn of the knights. He picked up. And this is before he knew his secondaries. And then he drew Defend Stronghold and Establish Locus. Literally the 2 perfect secondaries he could have had, just as planned. I'm thinking there's some Zinchian stuff going on here, because Simon, you have had perfect secondaries every turn for the past 2 games in a row. It's been insane. You're using all your luck up now before you get... This is Adepticon levels of luck. So your plan is to try and kill both of these tanks and basically win the game.
Yes, basically.
Okay. Now I have 3 CP in the bank, good sir.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to. You can't use your +1 to hit stratagem now.
No, because I've used it twice, but I have got a +1 to wound stratagem.
Okay.
So
what is the +1 to wound stratagem?
It is called Trophy Claim. 1 Imperial Knight model. Oh, it's only your shooting phase or fight phase. 1 Imperial Knights model from your army that has not been selected to shoot or fight this phase, and 1 enemy monster or vehicle unit.
I am a monster vehicle.
To the end of this phase, each time your model makes an attack that targets that enemy unit, add 1 to the wound roll. If your model destroys that enemy unit this phase, you gain 1 CP. But if your model does not destroy that enemy unit, you cannot use this stratagem again for the rest of the battle.
Cool. Okay. So where are we going? Where are we going? So is it everything gets put? No, you have to target one of my things to get +1 to wound.
Okay, so I only get against that one.
You only get against that one. You can split your fire though.
Yes. So I am going to do. Right, we're going to do the melter guns into them, obviously.
Okay.
In range.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the big ones into him.
Both biggies into here. And then shield breaker and shield cannons over here.
No. The big D6 +8 into him.
So this gun and this gun.
No, this gun into him.
Yes.
The melter into him.
Yes.
The plasma into him.
Yes.
Oh no. The melter and same melter those. And
same
those.
As last time.
Yeah, basically.
Same as last time. Okay, so I am going to go for -1 to hit on him.
Yeah.
Can I save both? How much damage is that?
That is D6 +8.
+8.
D6 +8. Okay, no lance.
Okay, and that is
3.
3. So I feel like I should go -1 to hit on him because you hit on 4s.
Yeah.
And then I should go -1 damage on him because it's only damage 2 then, and then the melter gun stuff, isn't it?
And the shield breaker missile launch.
Who's getting +1 to wound?
It's going to be. That's a good question.
Him.
The one that the melter's going into.
So the big question is, do I try and save both tanks? If I do, if I save both tanks, then I am able to claim 15 points at the end of the game.
Yes. Which
will guarantee me the win.
I'm gambling. I could have just taken. I literally could have just kept 5 and taken. This has just been a gamble. I'm
going to go for the -1 damage on him.
Yeah.
And the -1 to wound, to hit on him. Is what?
I don't know.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Why?
All the best.
Oh no, I'm not giving you any of my luck, man. Go on then. Right, good luck. Whatever happens, good luck both sides.
This has been really big bollocks of a gamble for me.
Okay, so what are you firing first?
Let's do the volcano lads.
Okay, D3 shots. You forgot 3 like every time. You need a 1 now. Oh, every time! He's hitting on 4s. He's hitting on 4s. He's got 2 hits. Reroll here or reroll later?
So you're going to have a 6-up save, aren't you?
I'm going to have a 6-up save.
So he's got the wound, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think I need to save it.
Okay. 3's to wound. 1 fail. You might just get him. It's what, D6 +8?
D6 +8. If
I don't roll a 6, you just get him. No, that's the thing.
D6 though, because he's on 11.
Yeah, you almost guaranteed to get him.
I can re-roll. No, that's on him. Yeah. No, I'm not, but you need a 6.
I need a 6.
I should have started on the other gun, to be fair. That would have been better.
I'm cooking it up, Simon. I'm cooking it up.
No, come on.
If I roll a 5 now, I'm going to be really sad with myself, just so you know. It's not on the tray.
Oh, you bastard. Put it in the tray.
Oh, no! I should have gone take cover. Right, roll your damage. I knew I was going to roll a 5. I knew it. That's going to cost me the game. So he's gone. It's definitely +8, right?
Honestly.
It's definitely not like you're doing your double bloody... It's decent to say. That's fair enough. So he is gone. So now... you have to shoot everything else over at this guy. If only that's it. That's take cover right there. That's take cover. That's the bloody problem with filming things and being an autopilot. I'm going to put that to one side and do a hypothetical what would happen at the end of the game if he'd survived. That's what I'm going to do. Not for the actual points, but just for learning purposes.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to leave to remind me. I'm going to leave his turret on there. Just to remind me of why I had to do a take cover.
Right, melters.
Yeah.
So I'm not hitting on 3s, yeah?
Hit on 3s.
I've not used any of my rerolls yet.
You've not used any rerolls yet? 2 shots?
Actually, just let me go. I'm going to go with the missile launches first.
Okay, go for the missile launches first.
So, 3s.
2 hits. Strength?
It's 12, but I'm +1 to...
So 2s?
2s. Dev wounds.
Okay.
Don't suppose you're Titanic, are you?
I'm surprisingly not, no. You've rolled a 1. You're going to reroll that?
I'm going to reroll that one.
Okay. Okay, so obviously AP.
-6.
Okay, so those have gone through. What damage is it? D6?
D6 +1.
Okay. That's 10 damage. You've rolled so well. He's literally not missed anything. You've never missed with your shield breakers. You've never missed with your... I think that's pretty much all she wrote.
Well,
but...
I've still got a fucking hit with my melters now.
Yeah. The way you've been going, man. Two games in a row of you having spicy luck, man. I can't handle this. I need you to have your shit luck back, please.
Did you not see your turn 2?
I had a very good turn 2.
I'm going to...
Have you used a reroll?
I've not done the... I can't...
Use CP reroll?
Yeah, I've not done the CP reroll yet.
No, you've not done a CP reroll yet. It's a hit. So one hit.
2 hits.
You're not hitting on 2s?
Yeah.
So 5 to wound.
But I'm +1 to wound.
So force to wound. Twin linked. Try again. Not on the tray. It's a wound. -4 comes -3 because of cover, so I'm okay.
Right. I've got D6. I think you're going to be alright.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
3s.
3s to hit. Stop rolling out the tray. You make me go grey. All right. Force to wound.
2.
Only 2. First one, pass. Second one, fail. Alive.
There's no minus.
No minus?
No minus.
Oh, I'm okay then. Wasn't that your plasma gun?
No.
Was that plasma over there, was it?
I was going to go into that.
I'm alive! Yes! Oh my god. I thought you had it then with those fucking missiles. Jesus. Well, so all that has done is made it a maybe for either side.
But then I wouldn't have got... I've looked into
What?
defend stronghold.
You get at the end of the game.
I know, but I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't have picked up.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah.
So
it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Yeah, it's going to be close.
And he's degraded now.
It doesn't. It's only shooting, yeah. And I've measured it so he's within 16 of there, so he's just going to basically eat over there. You can't overwatch. Don't try. You keep trying. You can't over. You keep trying.
I thought.
All right. Shall we see what the guard secondaries are?
Yeah.
And see what the final score. It's going to be very, very close. End of Imperial Guard, Hammer of the Emperor, Movement on Command, and turn 5. We don't have anything else. We don't have any shooting, any charging. We just have moving and we just have commanding. So at the start of my turn, I drew my secondaries and I got established locus and I was like, oof, that's doable with Duda over there. But in the end, I was like, you know what? What's my next secondary? And I got extend battle lines. And that was huge. Because what I did in my movement is I just drove over to here. And then I crashed through over to here. And I was able to get both of those objectives, which allowed me to get 10 points, which made the game a draw. And then I was able to extend battle lines, and that made the game a win for his Imperial Guard, the Armoured Corps. Every day in the Corps, it's like a day on the farm. Simon, very, very, very good game. So final score ended up being 62 to the Guard, and it ended up being 54 to the Knights. So what that, so if you had, so me and Simon were talking off camera a little bit. If he had killed that tank there, then what would have happened is I would have got I would have driven forward to here and got 7 points, and it would have been 54-54, which would have been a draw. And it's only the fact that that tank survived, and then I drew the perfect secondary. I gave you shit for your secondaries. I drew the perfect secondary that I was able to get the win there. Wow. Very, 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 very close game. One more time, Simon.
Well played.
Very, very well played. When you did that maneuver, I thought you had it. But it turns out that just that tank surviving, I had the draw guaranteed in the bag. With the benefit of hindsight, of course.
Probably.
Why? What do you think?
Well, what I was toying with the idea, instead of going for established locust,
Yeah.
I would have gone. I was toying with actually because I hadn't had to bring it down yet,
No.
and I could have binned that off because I had the CP. Brought in there, used him to kill the Rogaldorn.
You know how to bring it down? That's crazy.
Yeah, used him to kill the Rogaldorn,
Yeah.
and then I could have put everything into him.
Yeah.
So that would have stopped you getting 8 points, but I would have
Yeah.
lost. So it would.
We lost 5.
I'd have lost 5, so it then would have been what I. That was. I mean, you could have should have
Close.
won it.
Yeah.
It was a gamble either way. I mean, that was a gamble.
There was a few gambles, and I have to say I really enjoyed that with the Knights. It felt like playing against your Knights actually felt like playing against Bretonians, where you sometimes have to gamble those big charges and you've got to trust in the blessing of the lady to keep you going. And there's a few times here where you just had to trust in the Emperor to guide your shots. And it was very, very close. I made 2 or 3 mistakes in that game. First one is not doing take cover there. That was so stupid. When I knew I didn't have the firepower, why did I go take aim? That is the perils of autopilot there, guys. That's something that could definitely happen if you're in a tournament and if you take your eye off the ball for a second. The other big mistake I made is there was two mistakes that were the same thing. I kept my secondaries when I shouldn't have done. A couple of times I'm like, oh, I might get that next turn, and then I just didn't go for it. So there's definitely a couple of mistakes on that side. You think that I should have gone for the big knights on turn 2?
Yeah, I think if you do that, I can't remember exactly when everything was placed, but if you had the opportunity, I would have taken the big knights.
Benefit of hindsight, I definitely agree with that because I almost got Canis Rex. Another mistake. Mistake the third. I should have shot when he was here. He should have fired over there. And the Rogal Dawn commander, or I should have been, the Rogal Dawn commander here, or he should have been here. And either way, he would have been able to see Canis Rex, and then Canis Rex would have died. And then basically, because Canis Rex was able to then kill 2 tanks in one turn.
Yes.
It took out a Vanquisher and then took out this.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't have happened. So 3 mistakes. I almost threw the game away 3 times. That is scary. We're going to do a big pod. You know, what is fast becoming a channel favorite, the Simon and Mordian, the Admiral and Mordian podcast hour. But what is your hot takes? Firstly, on your Imperial Knights.
I really enjoyed them.
I enjoyed them.
Really, I mean, nice, straightforward.
7 models.
Yeah, just running stuff in. And I was a bit more, adventurous than I am generally.
Yeah, you were pretty Billy Big Bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not normally my normal play style, so it was a bit like, right.
Still did the flanky sweep though.
That was just because of the way the train was.
Side note, I like this train layout.
I think it's a really good one.
This is the best one of the GW ones so far. I think this was layout 8. Yeah, we rolled the dice for it, wasn't it? It was layout 8.
Really enjoyed it. Yeah. I think it worked well with...
It felt a lot less open.
Yeah.
Like we were actually struggling to get lines on each other.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, I do layout 8 again. My hot takes on Imperial Knights, they are way more fun to play against than Chaos Knights. Now, I've been doing Imperial Knights players a disservice. I've been lumping you in with the War Dog spammers. And it turns out that Imperial Knights, because I've seen a few Imperial Knight armies where they've got a few big ones and a few little ones. Turns out Imperial Knights are really, really fun. And it turns out that the problem isn't actually Knights as a faction, it's War Dog spam as an issue. So it's a localized issue that's kind of tainting, I think, Knights as a whole. Having a big Knight, 2 medium Knights, and 4 baby Knights, that almost felt like you should be forced to play it that way. Because that actually felt like the different tiers of the army coming together, working together, and it just felt right. And I think it would have been a lot less fun if you turned up with 13 War Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
You probably would have smashed me, but I think it would have been a lot less fun. Hot takes on Hammer the Emperor for Simon.
I quite like that, actually. I mean, it didn't really seem to do its smashing through, manoeuvrability. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I
was so surprised at how relevant the Auto Advance 6 was on like not Tauroxes.
Yeah.
It was proof that movement wins games.
I actually think that will, I mean, it's not top tier competitive, but I think you could take that to a tournament and do pretty well.
I just have to be careful of things like World Eaters.
Yeah.
Because they'll box me in. Because I can't ignore. I have to double check. Can I drive over them?
I don't know.
I can. So each time a squadron unit from your army advances, not make an advance roll, just add 6. And then you can move within engagement range of models, but you cannot end that move with an engagement range of models. So World Eaters try and box me in. I'm like, see you later, shitlords. And I just drive over them. I can't then shoot because they might have tagged me up. But I do have one stratagem for fall back and shoot.
I think you can take that to an RT and do reasonably well. I don't think you're gonna win or go 5-1 at LVO or anything, but actually, I mean, look, you run into Imperial Knights with loads of melters and stuff, and you're still here.
Just about.
And actually,
just about.
There's not many lists that are going to chew through all that.
No, a lot of people are kind of relying upon like mid strength with reroll weapons, but then the AP is sometimes a bit lacking. And if I'm running around on a 2 up or 3 up most of the time, I'm going to feel quite nice about it.
Yeah, I don't think it's as crap as people have made it out to.
I thought it was absolutely trash, and then after using it in the thematic format, not the competitive format, I was very impressed. Just auto advancing 6 inches is wild. Auto advancing 6 inches, just every turn, just being like, I'm going to shoot you. I mean, that helped me so many times. Picking up the priest here,
yeah,
it helped me so many times. I really do wonder what that would be like if I was using Tauroxes. I think it could be very, very interesting.
Maybe this is the Met card list.
I think you're right. Yes. This is something that in one of my live streams, chat was saying that Hammer of the Emperor is actually the true mechanized detachment. You do give up your lethal hits, but you're able to like yeet those chimeras forward. You're able to if you've got Tauroxes, it just works. Like with Hellhounds as well, you could take a Hellhound, just break it, go max distance, break through a wall, and still shoot with it.
Yeah.
And that's like 16. You could go 19 inches with a Hellhound in a straight line, and then burn on something on the other side. That's really nice. That gets you from here through to here, burning over here.
Yeah.
If someone's got 5 intercessors on the backfield objective, suddenly they're having a bad time.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't move block you either, because remember, you can move through enemy units. That's the other part of your detachment rule.
Yeah.
Hellhound, I think the Simon Hellhound meta might be incoming.
At long last.
At long last. Yeah, this felt like this. When I first saw this attachment, I thought it was rubbish. And when I first saw this attachment, I thought it was amazing. After playing a game against this, and I think this is trash, but unless you really, really, really build into it,
yeah,
this, I think, is viable in multiple different ways.
Yeah.
That's the biggie.
Not nowhere near top tier, but I think it's...
This is top tier if you are a very good player and you spec into it massively.
Yeah, I'm talking about tank spam,
yeah.
Not transport spam. But...
For the everyman on the street who wants to either go traditional Met Guard, shit munchers inside chimeras, or tank spam, this is actually viable.
Yeah. I think you could, and you'll have fun with it.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you what I didn't use. I didn't use Final Hour, which was if you're really, really injured, you can go absolutely ham, but then basically all your weapons are hazardous and you blow up.
Yeah.
And I didn't use Tactical Withdrawal this game, which is surprising. And I didn't use Furious Cannonade. Basically, every single turn, I used those two. Crash Through and Blazing Advance. Those are the two best ones. Enhancements, Veteran Crew was fine. Indomitable Steed wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, although I did get absolutely slotted by some mega melter bastard. So maybe that was the problem. And Calm Under Fire was good.
I think there's a lot.
Command Fire was good.
Something to be said as, if you're not top tier, if you're just a everyday average run of the mill player, having a detachment where there's 2 or 3 stratagems that you use and that's it. There's a lot to be said for that. So you're not sat there. You know your CP. You know where you're going to spend them.
So there's a theory that I think it was the Fireside podcast that said this, where they put the Lord Solar in this list every single time, just on his own.
Yeah.
Purely for the extra CP generation. Yeah. Because what they do every single turn is they Blazing Advance crash through.
Yeah.
And then that's the 2 CP they spend in their turn every turn, and then the opponent's turn they spend Smoke every turn.
Yeah.
And that's just 3 CP set aside every turn, no questions asked.
Yeah.
And that's actually, I sort of poo-pooed the idea, but after playing, I think it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, again, if you're top tier, you're going to look at me like I've got 3 heads, but for us mere average mortals, actually it's, you know what you do and you're going to get the most out of your CP. You're not going to be sat there with 8 CP left at the end of the game.
No. You had loads, didn't you?
Well, I did get an extra 3 when I killed your warrior.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, you were CP heavy. I was just like pretty famine the whole game. I was spending them every single turn pretty much.
No, I got the extra 3 and then, so that helped.
That's cool.
I really quite enjoyed the Knights.
I enjoyed the Knights. I enjoyed the Guard. I thought, and we both thought that was going to be over turn 2.
Yeah, we talked about doing a second battle.
We actually said, oh, well, if it's over in 2 hours, we'll crack out the bolt action because I've got the mat right there, and we can do a quick bolt action game. But as it turned out, that went all 5 turns down to the absolute wire. Very, 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 very interesting. All right. Well, Simon, thank you as always. Appreciate you coming down.
Always a pleasure. I've been quite.
That was not sarcastic either.
No,
that was actually a pleasure.
Well, it always is, but I don't want you to get a big head.
Yeah, you got to keep me alive. I won't be able to fit through this doorway soon if we're not careful.
Yeah, you get a bit excited. It worries me.
I tell you what, we have to be worried about you getting a big head. You had a comment the other day, 2.5 hours of Simon being the goat.
I think just because I give you shit.
Yeah, I think people appreciate that. People love bullying me. It's just, 'tis the way, and I love it.
Okay, that's disturbing.
Oh, I love it. All right, but that's what so like I said, we're going to do a big hour-long podcast kind of thing, talking about about this and some other bits and bobs, but which I'll say keep an eye out for that. That'll probably go up the day after this battle report comes out. So depending when you're watching that'll either be tomorrow or it'll already be out. But let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Did you enjoy that game? Let us know how you would change and improve the lists on both sides. Simon is a budding knight. He's a knight errant right now, earning his spurs. Do you have any advice for him? Because you've got loads more knights, haven't you? So
I've got a lot of big knights. I've only got 6 baby ones, but I've got.
Yeah. I
could run 5 big knights if you can squeeze them all in.
Well, there you go. Give Simon some advice on that front, and give me some advice. Hammer the Emperor. What do you think is the best combo if you want to run more tanks? And what do you think is the best combo if you want to go down the more transport route? Of course, as always, let us know if we made any mistakes, because I'm running this detachment for the very first time. And Simon's running knights for the very first time. If we did make any mistakes, don't be shy. Call us out, because we learn from them. We do keep an eye on the comments. We don't necessarily reply to all of them, but we do keep an eye on the comments, and we try our best not to make the same mistake twice. If you enjoyed today's game, don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. It does help boost the old YouTube algorithm. And last but certainly not least, I want to say a big, mega bunker busting thank you to all of the channel members, the Patreons, and the Twitch subscribers. It's thanks to you guys that we're able to do this full time. It's thanks to you that we're able to get more armies, get new terrain, try new things out, play so regularly. So thank you so much to all of you guys. You are the lifeblood of the channel. And that ain't no shit neither. That ain't me buttering you up. I'm not just glazing you. I'm telling you the truth. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's game. Thanks for watching. And of course, as always, see you guys next time.